It's the CalebDMTG Show.
I want him to hear me.
Hey, there we go. We can hear you.
Oh,
We can.
nice.
Oh, I shouldn't have said anything. Darby, it's so hard to hear you.
Yep,
If only
it's
you were
online,
saying
let me tell
something.
you.
If only you were saying something really embarrassing. That might help.
Oh,
Help with the tech
okay.
issues.
Yeah, I'm sure it would.
Oh man. Do you mind? Do you mind if we play a few more games of this deck?
I don't mind anything, Caleb.
Okay. Because I think this deck is sweet. We just lost a ramp mirror,
I know.
but
I saw your Maelstrom Wonder get Gigantha, and I was like, ooh, rough time.
yeah, they took my Maelstrom Wanderer, and then we milled our Forerunners to Milliken, so it wasn't in our deck to win with. So they took both of our hasty things, and then they got to win because they still had hasty things. It was very sad. Anyway,
Yeah. I mean,
think our
you've been winning enough for one person, I think, so.
oh, that's fair. Yeah, it's got to spread it out. See, this is someone from Wizards officially saying that I deserve to lose more, and thus, this is someone with an incentive, someone who has control over the whitelist.
Yep. That's how it works. Caleb is certainly accurate in everything he's ever said in his life. I will let you know since you're not streaming on Discord to me. I'm a couple seconds behind watching your stream, but it's probably okay.
Oh yeah, I can do that though. I can do that. Hold on.
Yeah.
You do the share.
Because you need, I'm sure you need all the help I can get.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, thank you, Wally. Yeah. Speaking of Wally one, Maelstrom Wonder was the first. Not to make the stream about me, but Maelstrom Wonder was the first deck featured on Commander Versus. So it's kind of neat that he's in here now in your draft deck, Caleb.
Maelstrom Wander is a ton of fun.
Mhm.
Can you see my screen now? Does it work fine?
Beautiful.
Oh no, it took over the thing. Maybe I can get a pop up of your face.
Yeah, there's a button pop out on the bottom right, I think. That might do it because we've done this before, right?
Yeah, we've absolutely done this before. Okay,
Yeah.
now I see your face, but it's in a different thing. All right, I swear I've done this before.
Professional streamer.
Professional streamer. Do. Oh, now I'm doing the wrong window. Okay, I'll just open a
I'm
new
sure you
window.
figured it out. Yeah.
Add source, screen capture, window capture. It's got to be one of these two Discord windows. It's this one. All right, and then you are not going to be very high resolution,
You don't want me to be high resolution.
which yes, which I was going to say was preferable, but
Yeah.
what a good sport. I hope my opponent is a good sport while they like wait for me to finagle my stream setup.
Oh, Roy in Hawaii.
I didn't even see my hand. I just know it's already a keep. We got lands.
Yeah.
We got things. What else could we
got-
want?
You got Soul Ring. That's great.
Wait, which one's Soul Ring?
The one that taps for CC.
Oh God.
Yeah, Palladium Mirror is the Soul Ring equivalent in this format. Since I didn't want to have actual Soul Ring, the most iconic commander card.
Yeah. I was describing this cube as commander inspired or trying to give like a vaguely commander experience, and I was saying there should just be like a Soul Ring in the draft, so like one person just gets to cheese destroy their opponents.
Yeah, if there was like a way to have cards that were like lower appearance than equal 1 in 540 shot, maybe like a masterpiece or something that could.
Oh yeah. So like one person in like 20 drafts gets to just murder everybody with Soul Rings,
Yeah, embrace the chaos.
which is actually kind of similar to how the Eternal Masters plays out. Like power is like it's like a mythic in there or something.
I was Red 7. I've got some Baron Jaeger honey liquor. It's Saturday night. I'm allowed to do this. Plus,
You're
it's
allowed
Caleb
to-
stream.
allowed to
Caleb
have
and
it.
I have a long history of A, not drawing your third land, and B, having shots together.
We haven't had shots in a long time. Of course, I haven't
Cold as
seen
that.
anyone in a long time.
I mean, let me tell you about it. I am being very responsible and taking things extremely seriously and never leaving. And when I do leave, I've got lots of masks on, and I have something covering my mouth and nose too.
What are you
Yeah,
bidding at? The squad?
Squad goals? No way. Squad. Well, maybe I don't know. You have drafted this cube far more than I have, so I trust your judgment when it comes to actual play. I'm just here for color commentary.
Sure. You said how have I been?
Sure.
Um, Mixed. I go through these. I'll go through periods where like I'm in like a really good place and everything's going well, and then I'll go through periods where I'm like strangely stressed out and stuff.
Hmm.
I don't know.
That's quarantine, baby.
Yeah, right.
You just spin to win.
The results.
Yeah.
I mean, the best hit is in our hand.
Ooh.
So
You can get Maelstrom Wonder. It cast it.
right, I know.
Or are you gonna be lame and like signet into Nisa or something?
Probably.
Maybe signet into Mir, because then
Yeah.
Kinnan
We
next
already
turn.
hit our land drop this turn. Yeah.
Yeah, Kinnan just blows up then.
Yeah.
Why is
Both the
there no-
Wanderer and the Devastator was in our deck. I would like your line a little bit more.
Yep. Drawden asks why there's no emoting in the cube. She actually was in the cube, so I tested the cube a lot. Let me tell you, a lot. And emoting wasn't there for the longest time, but most of the time you didn't pop up with her as much as you wanted. And turns out in this cube, blue green is kind of a hard. Ooh, blue green is like the pair that like every blue green card in Magic would want to be in this cube. So like I have to make cuts, and blue green already has like 8 gold cards, so she just was like the one that barely didn't hit. Plus a
This
lot of
is
the blue.
like
Yeah.
not the best villainous wealth.
No, but still, they got 2 guys. They both
They
get
got a
an ammo.
Cavalier. Like this villainous wealth was about as good as just casting a Cavalier of your own.
Yeah, didn't you try to draft a villainous wealth tip, but you didn't have the wealth?
Yeah.
Yeah. The other thing about blue green is a lot of the cards in the cube that are blue
You
green help.
just rubbing that in my face.
Why?
Hey, Caleb,
Hey,
remember that time you failed? Yeah, I remember. I
I mean,
remember. I was there.
when you succeed so
Fucking-
often, the failures really stick out. You know?
Fucking an hour ago or wherever it was. Oh man,
How much mana do we have with Kinnan? Kinnan is
not
mana
very
neutral?
much. It's
Yeah.
mana neutral, yeah. So it's the same.
6
7.
mana.
Nissa only costs 2 if we want to jam it. Because we haven't hit a land drop yet. Oh, we tapped our green though. We can't do that.
Yeah.
Wow, we can't actually do anything.
We can cast Gigantha.
Huh?
We can cast Gigantha, right? Gigan? Sorry. Gigan. Egon. I don't think I really want to sacrifice anything right now.
For Corvold? We don't have
Yeah.
green for it anyway.
Oh, right, you tapped wrong. Okay.
I didn't tap wrong. We only have 1 green. If I'm going to play the Kinnan, there's only one way to do it.
I mean, Nisa gets you green swords, just saying. Ooh, Dream Eater?
I mean,
pretty nice.
there's a Hans Eriksson here too.
Yeah, but you bounce your own Cavalier, right?
Yeah.
There's a 6 mana spell, but what about this 4 mana one, huh?
But the 4 mana one could play an 8 mana one.
I mean, you didn't want an unexpected result, so ooh, look at this. I don't know
Let's
what to do.
see.
It's on you.
Assuming we get to untap with Kinnan, that's going to be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm just going to top all of this.
Sure. Dream Eater has dream in the name. It was a fit for the cube. I tried Dream Halls for a while, but the first game I casted, I was like, no, this isn't fun.
Like, because it wasn't very good.
No, because you just like imagine you had Dream Halls in play right now. What would you do? You win the game, right?
Oh, yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Just like, yep, here's my ultimatum.
Yeah, the cube is built on like soft combos. Like there's tons of combos, but they're all soft. They don't just win the game generally, or if they do, they're hard to get together. Dream Halls is a 1 card combo where you play it and then just cast your hand and the game's over. So that was too good.
Fair enough. What about this Hydroid Crisis?
What about
Little multi-card combo.
it?
taking a lot to win the game here.
You've got removal, I'm sure.
You are incorrect. Alright, I think we get to play our good thing.
Good thing.
Yeah, like the one good card in my deck.
Isn't it? Yeah, the one in your hand, the Devastator. Ooh,
We do have removal, apparently.
I told you it'll be a 0/0, right? It'll
Huh?
die.
No, I think it'll be a 2/4. Oh,
Hey,
they're scooping.
we'll never find out.
Maybe you're right. I don't know.
Pretty sure I'm right, but what do I know? I just made the cube.
Yeah. Were you a judge at some point?
I was training for my L2, and then I picked up my life on the East Coast and came to the West Coast, Seattle, to work for Wizards Coast. I said coast 3 times in the same sentence.
And what is it you do? You mostly work on Arena right now, right?
Yep, when I built this cube, I was operations administrator for Magic Online. I mean, I did everything, but I was primarily on Magic Online.
Everything. Everything.
Everything.
Anything you want to blame Wizards for in the past several years
Yep.
that Darby has been working there. Apparently, he does everything.
That's
So,
exactly true. But now it's different. Now I'm just a product manager on Arena. So now it's just Arena. Yeah, and you can cascade into Bulk in this cube. I will engage on that question. You can do that. And when I built this cube, I will say I did not realize you could do that.
You didn't realize you could do what?
You could cascade into into Bulk on Valky's backside.
Oh, okay.
It didn't. Well, I didn't playtest. I didn't get to playtest Coldheim cards. I just got to theoretically play them out in my head.
Sure.
And I just hadn't cascaded. I did not think about that's how Cascade works. Tabal's Trickery is also in here, but I think that may have been not. I think that probably doesn't deserve a slot.
Trickery? Yeah, I haven't wanted to play it ever or seen anyone play it.
Yeah, I always forget that decks in the real world are way more colors than the decks that I draft and play. So like the promise of a red counterspell, which is the only one, and it's the only 2-mana counterspell in the cube. I thought
Sure.
that might help something, but yeah, I don't think it's worth it.
Red 7
Why not?
says, "Can we blame Darby for the sealed deck builder?" Yeah, apparently.
You can
Isn't that what you do? Not fix the sealed deck builder? Is that...
program the sealed deck builder 5 years ago. Yeah, that's what I did.
But you could do it now. You're the project manager. You have the power to move things up, move them around, right?
Yeah, sure. I'm sure if you'd like to give me feedback, I'm sure to pass it up. By the way, speaking of the actual game that's being played, this hand looks good.
Yeah, once we get there.
Ooh, you might have turn 4 duplicate.
Huh? Probably
You
not.
might have. Yeah, probably. I don't know.
I mean, we're probably not going to have anything worth duplicating on turn 4. It's almost a late game card in this cube.
Oh,
Yeah, I was worried about Palladium Mirror dying too.
Plating Mirror is like the most vulnerable card in the game, and it should be. The only thing that can make it more vulnerable is flying, like Platinum Angel. That's probably a good one to duplicate, eh?
Uh-huh.
Hey, Jins. Or
The Devastator's in our hand again.
where's Maelstrom Wanderer? Alright, sure, you can be a coward, that's fine.
This is just thinning whiffs from the deck to increase the chance that the result hits the Wanderer next turn.
Galaxy Brain.
Right, yeah. Let's
We
grab a
get
Forest,
Island,
just in case we
okay.
draw Cavalier of
Cavalier.
Thorns, I
Yeah.
guess. I don't know.
It gives him reach.
Yeah. If we get an island, then
Arts online.
the Mill 6 and the Take Extra Turn are online, yeah. But we wouldn't have the mana to play those cards.
Maybe
I'm
they'll
thinking
just-
if we don't draw a lane for duplicate, like what are other draws that we might want to prepare for?
they milled Kinnan land, so they got something.
Something better than a Kinnan, which could be most things because it doesn't look like Kinnan does anything with their board.
It blocks Jins. Ooh, Signet into Unexpected.
Yeah, it could be worse.
What do you want to hit?
Huh?
Yeah. What do you want to hit? I'm gonna say part of the water veil is what you're gonna hit.
Oh no, I want to hit Wanderer into part the Water Veil. I'm gonna get
Oh,
greedy.
okay.
Yeah, why don't you say that?
Oh well, guess we're not casting part of the water veil anytime soon.
Probably not. No. However, I am quite
However,
I am quite happy with this hit. The funny thing, in a deck building, one of my viewers was like, "I'm skeptical of this card," and I was like, "Really?" And then we like turn 5, like just devastated into the win. The immediate first game. It was very satisfying.
yep. Yeah, I'm not
Shut
a
up.
pro tour caliber player at all, but in this cube at least, I want to find the ways I'm going to win, like the cards that just give you a path to victory. And Nikia gives you so many paths to victory that you wouldn't have otherwise.
I
Like
know, my Nikia.
you're not gonna get it this turn, but like she is an out to winning the game. So like that's why she's really strong.
And obviously you have to build around it, right? Like it's not like Mirari's Wake that you can just throw into any deck and then you just win when you
Yeah.
untap with Wake.
Yeah, that's a good example because back in the olden days, like you just have Mirari's Wake, double your mana, case closed. But like you want your cards to have context and be dynamic and actually give you some deck building like strategy in them. So that's why the Nikki doubles just your creatures.
Yeah, we only have like 2 gas cards that are non-creatures in this deck.
And you cast one to get the Nikia.
Right, yeah. The Time Walk I thought was a worthwhile risk just because cascading into a Time
shit,
Walk is
what up?
so good.
Yep. And I think I might actually walk the Aeons. Blue is yet again the best color in this cube, I'm pretty sure. And even though I nerfed it, I think there might be just too many time walks. And walk the Aeons doesn't exile, so like I think that's the one that might go next time.
Fair enough.
I still want time walks to be a main centerpiece of the cube, but maybe that one may be too much.
I had a really fun game with the Sack 3 Islands one.
That's the one, yeah.
Yeah, I played what was it, Augur? I played the Augury. The 8 mana card, where you flip over 8 cards.
Aminatu's Augury, yep.
Yeah, and I hit that one, and I also hit the 5 mana. Where every time you sack a permanent, it gets a 1/1 counter and you draw a card.
Mhm.
And I had 3 islands in play, so I got to sacrifice them and grow my stupid thing on the same turn, while I got to like untap.
If you note Maltese Falcon, every time walk that has been made since I worked at Wizards exiles itself. Just saying.
Yeah, I think
Finding
I
the
missed I missed the time walks that shuffle back into your deck
Yeah,
and can
that
be
one
played
was,
at instant speed.
yeah, that one I think it just has too many feel bads. A main point of this cube is to not have as many feel bads. Like there's going to be feel bads in Magic, but try to reduce that number.
Sure.
And that's one that has some feel bads attached to it.
Yeah, I think that's a really good goal for cube design. Reduce the number of field ads.
Mm-hmm.
Depending on what your cube wants to do, of course.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, cube is great because you can make whatever the hell kind of like environment you want to make. So if you want to make like the most degenerate, unfun cube format, go ahead, do it. Power to you.
Yeah,
I'm
we already have Vintage Cube, though.
Vintage Cube is very fun.
Doo-doo-tsh.
I do like playing Vintage Cube.
I think everybody does.
Yep.
The thing that I really love about Vintage Cube is that a lot of people that aren't super active in Magic, like they're not following every set, they're like more casual players. I like that they can tune in and like know what's going on and be actively interested. I think that's one of the reasons that my Vintage Cube numbers tend to be higher.
Yeah, it's easier to get into because like a Mox, you know what a Mox does. Like a lot of the cards in the Vintage Cube, you know what they do. It's not like 500 new cards that came out in a Commander format. So like certain other cubes.
9 mana here. If this Cavalier dies, what do we even get back? Like, we could put a land back to make sure that we can play the Apex.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I guess you can block and trade and for sure get a land.
Right, yeah.
I mean, you have 13 cards left in your library, so putting a land on top, yeah, I don't know.
How did they get my Nissa? Oh, that was from the thief earlier.
Yeah, and those Origins Planeswalkers exile then transform.
Yeah, they're not great. They're not great to
You,
flip.
you Yeah, because it's a planeswalker, you have to have it come into play, otherwise you just won't get loyalty counters. But like, other than planeswalkers, everything just immediately transforms. You don't exile nonsense. I guess a land? I don't actually know. I'm afraid to cast Gigantha in your deck, or Gigan.
Oh, I'm not playing that one. I'm playing the
Yeah,
Devastator.
yeah.
I think we like almost need to play the Devastator to be able to win the game.
Hmm.
So it'll probably be close to decking me of all of my.
I mean, your opponent also can kill your Signet, so
That's a good point.
I did pick the art for the cube full wagon. I chose every art specifically out of
Vanessa could
multiple
put a
cards.
could put a land into play.
That's true. That's all right, I think.
Yeah, I think that's my main complaint with the cube. I do like the that you can use alt art to give some, a bit of yourself, your own like customization, your own personality in to cubes. That's like something that's really cool about them.
Mhm.
But if you do it a little bit too much, it becomes hard to read a pack and becomes
Yep.
harder for people to jump in and stuff. So
Yep, for sure. So for this cube, I'm sure you've heard of Fire Philosophy, fun, inviting, replayable, exciting. And for this cube, I kind of give up on the inviting and replayability, and
sure,
focus on the fun and exciting. So that's like the one, because like this cube exists for a week. It would not be a good cube to have on for long periods of time. Like this type of magic is like your dessert kind of. You want it every once in a while, just a little bit. So for that end, I just kind of went all in on the fun and exciting parts of it and had sweet art. And like for
sure.
every person that doesn't want to play because of the weird art that it does make it hard to read a pack, I agree. I get somebody that's like, oh, look at these sweet cards, I can play with the sweet arts. So like, yep, it's a conscious decision. Like where I think gotta have balance, and you get a 1/1. Sweet.
I did get a 1/1, but that's the mana I needed for Apex Devastator. It's perfect.
Perfect. Perfect.
That's when they play my Maelstrom Wanderer and kill me.
Your Wanderer?
Yeah, they hit me with that thief. How many times did they hit me with a thief?
Oh yeah, they still have one card in exile, I think.
Yeah.
If Phyrexian text Elish Norn is not on Magic Online, Shaggy Sky. But I wouldn't have it even if it was. The Serpent.
That seems fine.
It's a snack.
How did you pronounce that?
Snack.
I can't tell if you're trying to say snack or snake, but it is
I
both
bet.
of those things.
¿Por qué no los dos? Maybe they'll blink the serpent. No. Played around it. Is it time
Oh yeah, it's time.
to mill 40% of your deck?
Well, it doesn't mill them. I mean, it casts them, right?
Your cast them. The water veil, like you might
We've
only
already
have 4 spells left. I don't know.
we've already hit 3 signets, so I'm not worried about that one. Do still have some duds, of course. There are some duds in here.
There we go.
Yes. Great.
Ons.
Well, I think we lose. Let's take our extra turn.
Yeah, sounds good. So do you know what the remaining 5 cards of your deck are?
No, but I don't think it matters. I think we need to hit something sweet off the opponent's deck.
Okay. You don't want to attack for a 10 a few times? Wormcoil? Maelstrom Wanderer? That Stonecoil blocks that Wander pretty well.
Yeah, but it gives the Gigan haste, and then it also has haste.
Are they dead? Block the 2 biggest. Yeah, they're dead. Nice. Good job. You did it, Caleb. You did it. You were smart.
Hans mills me one. Oh, you may exile. Okay.
Yeah, we're not gonna make you.
Oh my god. Forerunners, my literal last card. That's so good.
Pretty good trigger. Who do you think is gonna win in a fight? Hans Eriksson or Inray's Forerunners?
I guess we'll find out.
Pig, pig, pig. I cannot say pig, pig, pig. I cannot cast the card without saying pig, pig, pig. Hey, if you want a piece of hunky meat. Pig,
Yeah,
pig,
there's
pig.
a viewer troll that has that issue too.
Mm-hmm.
Are you familiar with that person?
I am, yes. I am a mod on your stream, and although I don't do many mod actions, I'm always beat out by another mod when that person shows up. That'll do, pig. That'll do. So,
Babe references. We got Babe references.
Of course.
All the newest movies.
You know us. What's been your favorite archetype to draft in this cube, and not 5-color nonsense?
Besides 5-color nonsense?
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't lived the dream with mono red aggro as well as I did the last time around.
Mm-hmm.
But it's still fun. It's still sweet.
Yeah, I've got what's it? Goblin the Rabble Master hype kind of card.
Sure.
That's in here, and that card exists to help red black. It has some tokens to sacrifice.
The Legion War Boss.
Legion Warriors, yes.
I don't think that card's actually very good in this cube.
I've heard people say it's too good.
Yeah, I don't know. Every time I have it, my opponent is doing bigger and better things.
Yep. Yeah, the true aggro of the cube is a green 1-drop into a 3-drop like that guy. But there's only 4 green 1-drops in the cube.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, valid. Yeah, if you're playing it on turn 2 on the play, then you are going to win, of course. But if you're playing it turn 3 on the draw, it's not going to look amazing.
That's Magic, baby.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Caleb Likey.
But yeah, I'm sorry, not Razebor. Ilharg is still just the most fun card ever.
Yeah, I've got Ilharg and the white one, Oketra, in here. The blue one, Kefnet, works really well with the cube's idea and themes, but it's just a 4-mana 4/5 unkillable flyer. Like if the unkillable text wasn't on there, I think he'd be for sure in the cube.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but a lot of times in my testing, I play him on turn 3 and then attack 5 times in the air, starting on turn 4. And if they kill it, you cast it again 2 turns later or whatever.
That's been that's been my experience with the sack, the vampire dragon.
Or Corval?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Corval is 5 mana and 2 extra colors.
No, I'm sorry. I'm not talking about Corval. I'm talking about the one where whenever it's tapped, it gets a 1/1 counter, and you can sack something to.
Yeah, the
make it
Immerstrom Predator.
Right. Yeah. So my experience with that card is that it's just been all right, attack you 4 or 5 times, and that's the game or whatnot.
It's the tension, right? There's 5 the whole point of the cube is to do 4-ish color fight, good stuff, crazy things. But if that's the only thing you can do, all the decks get homogenized into one big pile of nonsense. So there does need to be some aggro, and when I say aggro, I mean attack on turn 5 for 6 or something. That's aggro for this cube. So those things do have to exist. And that guy can get indestructible, but he dodges exile. Kefnet can't even dodge exile. So
sure.
Yep.
Good point. Good point.
Rough. It's right. It's this huge balance.
I think we're just running out the Centaur next turn.
Yeah, turn 5 Apex. Rough. Probably still have turn 5 Apex. I'd rather Kinnan eat that hit than Nikia.
Yeah, let's still play.
No card. Oh no, undo. You know, combustible Gearhulk.
Combustible Gearhulk is also just the most fun ever.
Yeah, that card is in here because that card was drafted really highly last time, and that's the kind of card that has decision making on both ends because it gives your opponent a choice. And generally, like Punisher mechanics, like Browbeat's probably the most famous one, or generally bad because your opponent gets to do the least worst thing for them. But the floor of this guy is so high that you're fine doing it.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. They're probably taking the damage, but there are definitely decks and situations where they're letting you draw 3, and I don't know. There's some fun tension.
Yeah, and plus this cube is extremely chunky. I don't know if you've noticed. So like the
Yeah.
the damage is like a real
Yeah.
mode.
Yeah, no. We are a
You
mana
can't.
short.
Yeah, 1 mana short. Are you gonna
We'll get there.
Jins into Flux Squad, transform your mana Millican?
Yeah.
Yeah, squad goals, baby.
What else would I do?
Cax in it, go.
Oh yeah, I should have put your name in the stream title so people knew who you were.
Yeah, please. Everyone thinks I'm McDarby, and while he's much more better at Magic than I am, um, he's not me.
The
So,
special guest, David McDarby.
yeah, I like how you put the style of the cube in the title to stop asking, because people would ask you what the cube is about all the time.
Yeah, you just answer the same question enough, and it starts to get. I mean, it's part of my job, and I feel like I'm patient to a point, but then anything will wear on you after
Yeah,
a certain time.
I've been watching your streams for quite a while, Caleb. I have a pretty good idea.
Where my breaking point is.
hmm Oh, that's okay. That's okay. Oh wait, do they? Mm,
Yeah, they realized the Milliken. They played around it.
opponent is very powerful.
Huh?
Opponent is very powerful.
I
And
haven't
that's like,
seen. I
that's the
haven't
first time
seen
I've seen
someone
complicate
cycle
cast for
this
real.
this card yet.
Oh, I've only seen people cycle it.
All right, I got your name in the stream title with David
Nice.
McDarby, head designer of the Cube.
That
And you
showed
used. Sorry,
no
people
I'm sorry.
people that are familiar with your name probably know you from either the SCG circuit back in the day or maybe your EDH articles that you wrote for Star City.
Yeah, I think the most known thing of mine is the Commander versus videos I made at SCG. That had the most reach because it hit all kinds of folks. Like people don't remember. Like we were talking when you rated uh Michael Bolin. We were talking about the Cincinnati, I think, SCG tournament we were all there for.
Oh yeah,
Like
yeah.
I remember that tournament very well. Like I remember playing Blood Moon like on turn two, against like Thomas Anderson, and I remember you being in top eight and watching you play with Tez Raider. That's the best hit in the cube. 5 Cascades, easy game. I remember that stuff really well. People aren't going to know me from that tournament, but yeah, I like making Commander versus videos because they were super fun to do, and it's just like friends playing Magic, man. That's what it's all about.
Our Cascade hits were not amazing. We hit
They
two
dead?
signets in unexpected results and apart the water veil. Those are like
they're-
all of them. Those are all of our whiffs.
I like how Caleb says our Cascade hits work great as he wins the game with those Cascade hits.
It was very unlucky. I get to complain a bit
It's your stream. You can do whatever you want, man.
about how unlucky my cascades were. It's called living the dream cube. I don't think anyone
Oh, is
dreams
it?
about cascading into multiple signets.
Okay. Thank you for telling me the name of the cube. I wasn't.
This
there.
is horse water.
Thanks, Death and Taxes. I also think they were super fun. All right, time for the finals. Are we 1-1?
What?
Are
This
we,
is just
what?
this is just the next game.
Oh, I'm
We are
sorry.
1-1, yeah. So
These aren't best of one games.
no.
Oh, okay.
Thankfully. I do like best of one sometimes. I am one of the few people, I think, that will prefer that on occasion, but
I
I
mean,
think I would like it less when you're trying to do the special thing.
we're used to talking to varying franchise Magic players all the time about everything. That's not the majority of people who play our game.
Yeah, fair enough.
This is nice. This is nice. That does kind of dream. Mizizzle. It's kind of sweet. Is this turn 4 Maelstrom Wonder?
Something
No.
like that.
2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think it is. Oh, yeah. I don't even know.
I guess. I don't know.
I don't know either.
So next turn we run out Steve, and then the turn after we can signet into Palladium Mirror.
Mhm.
Who's that with Caleb? The great David McDarby is guesting, the creator of the cube.
So shoot me all your questions, B Chrome. Is it BK Rome? Burger King Rome? Shoot him with the crossbow, Steve.
Someone asked why we can't cascade into signets. The signets weren't good hits because we had Nika in play, which doesn't let you play non-creature spells. That's why there's only a few non-creature spells in the deck. And why I was complaining about how very unlucky I was.
My favorite card or combo in the cube. I have a soft spot for pinatas because I tried coming at this cube with every archetype being like off the wall. Like blue white was historic, and like green blue was flash in the first time for a while. Green white was, and then green white was enchantress. But eventually, you had to like actually make a cube playable because like flavor and stuff is it's super cool, important. But like having fun playable experience is even more important. So red white though is the archetype that is pretty unique as far as magic, two color archetypes go. And it just like you look at your blasphemous act, which is traditionally looked at as just a wrath of God, in a different light, and that's what I'm all about.
So yeah, someone was asking for you to clarify pinatas being red white reckoners. Is that the?
Yep. Yeah, like before, if you can look at, I've had both articles for both versions of the cube, and the first one was just like red white, like self damage, like it wasn't self damage, but it was something like that. And then everyone that I talked to, like multiple people called it pinatas without me, seeding that information. I was like, oh, well, that's just like what the people are going to call it, and that's a cool, flavorful name. Like it's
Sure.
as you know, Caleb, like old Magic decks have very weird names that don't make sense, like Death and Taxes and breakfast cereals and all kinds of stuff like that. So like, I
Yeah.
think that kind of fits with the old
Pinatas kind of fits.
yeah.
Like you're exploding the reckoner and more things explode out. And it's
Yeah.
playing the cube was the first time that I'd heard that expression. Someone suggested
Yeah.
a pinata step at one point, and I was like, "What are you talking about?"
What do you mean?
What?
Why Milliken over Mannequin or a mirror? There is a great like green black is graveyard, and actually every color in the cube wants stuff in the graveyard in some way. Like every two color archetype, there's at least a color in every two archetype that wants stuff in the graveyard. So Milliken can go there, can mill stuff. And then a mirror. If I have one mirror, if you see just like
Did I
Iron
miscount? I must have.
yeah, you got
Oh, it's 8
mana,
mana, not 7. Silly me.
Yeah,
All right, we'll do this.
sure. Mill three cards. Everything of Fire Song and Sunspeaker? Yes, I did. In this cube, creatures that have 6 mana and plus without an ETB or immediate effect got to do something really strong. I think Atali is the only, and Atali and the 7 mana Bob Barker Sphinx Ambassador are like the only two cards in the cube that are 6+ mana creatures without an immediate effect. And Fire Song and Sunspeaker needs so much to go right that it just wasn't worth him. Also, dismiss into Dream as a magic card with Dream in its name. That is factually accurate. They took 6.
Yeah, people were telling me that 7 is not 8, which is also another way that I'm very unlucky.
Yeah, nothing you can do about it. Oof. Ooh. Well, there's always a higher power.
All right. Game 3.
You were going to untap and cast Gigan, though.
Yeah. What do you think
Maybe
our
they
win
have-
rate is? Having exactly Gigan and nothing in our deck. No Maelstrom Wanderer, no Apex Devastator, no...
What if they had some crazy 8-drop or 10-drop in the cube that you get from
They're
Gigan?
in Grixis colors. They don't have anything. There's nothing interesting over there.
All right. Yes, please. Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah. Hand is slow if we don't
Yeah.
draw another comes and play in tap land.
Hand is slow, says the guy with 3 mana accelerants in the hand.
Yeah. A little bit more than that, though, right? Much better.
Magic's great. One more, baby.
Oh, just a turn 3 the Hans.
Attack, put Maelstrom Wanderer in play.
At this point, I'm fine just like running out Palladium Mirror and playing Gruul Turf. If we whiff, the hand is like no longer slow.
Sure.
And then next turn we can Gruul Signet into Hans. I like ramping while I develop. That's always nice.
Have I played a color shifted cube? Yes, I have. In fact, there was a Twisted Color Pie cube on Magic Online a while ago. And those cubes are similar to this. They play in the same space, and they make you think about Magic in a completely different way. And they're super fun to play on, like, for short periods of time.
Indo Jackson asks, how do you two wizards know each other? We've known each other a long time.
Too long. Was it just from Star City, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think, because we're the same age. Or at least I think I'm barely older than you are. But playing on Star City, like, because I wanted to be, like, a Magic player, I remember talking to you, and I think you said to me something that was, like, you thought I was, like, one of the best, like, grinders on the Star City circuit, and, like, even if that wasn't true, it still felt very important to me, and it made me feel so good that somebody had said something like that to me. So I think that's how I came to be your friend.
Gotcha.
And
Yeah,
then
I don't think there are very many good players at the start of the SCG circuit. Not to take this wind out of the sails.
You can't change my memories, man.
That's valid. That's super valid.
And then we hanged out at Gen Con one year, and the TCG player invitational was happening the weekend after that. And I was like, should I go? I don't know. I'm in college. You're like, yeah, you can stay with me. I'm like, oh, I can stay with the Caleb Durward. And then, like, I took the wrong train in Chicago, and then got lost and got your house.
Man, that tournament was a shit show the whole way through.
It was. It was.
If I hadn't fucking top 8'd that tournament, I would have been so upset. I probably would have quit Magic. There were so many things that went wrong. Fucking, there were players like ripping me off and trying to rip off my friends, and it was just a fucking scum fest.
Yeah, well, I mean, that tournament series is no longer going, so
yeah.
take that with as you will.
Yeah, I remember being mad at the TO. I think if I'd played the same tournament today, I think I would have been less mad at the TO. Now that I'm like older and wiser, I was a little more hot-headed at the time.
In fact, when I, like, 5 years ago, when I joined Wizards, I was pretty. I'm blue and red, but I was very red oriented, and I had emotions rule a lot of my actions. And now I'm still more red in my core, but, like, I know how to temper my emotions, and I think I would have been less angry and stuff. How to remember stuff? Well, if it's important to you, and if the stories of your past are etched into your soul, I mean, you're going to remember it. You can't forget them.
No chimp funks. I mean, like money wise, like I staked someone for the tournament, and like we had set terms, and they ended up just like ripping me off, and like trying to change like our arrangement and stuff. Mm-hmm. And then there was someone else that was staying at our place that ended up being a big time scumbag. We don't need to go into all that. The important thing was that I ended up top 8ing the tournament with pure steel paladin deck. I remember at one time in the top 8, someone on the commentary said that the best card that I played was like my opponent's Beast Within or something like that, because the deck looked so terrible.
That was the preordained deck, right? That Mike Flores made?
Well, it was not a Mike Flores creation, but yeah. Yeah, I used to joke that Preordained was basically Ancestral Recall in that deck, because you were always bottoming too.
You always bottom too. It's like, you're looking for a Pierce of Paladin, you're like, Spiderweb Net? Nope. Yeah.
Or I mean, what was more important than hitting Pure Steel Paladin in that deck was hitting the appropriate sword for the matchup. I was playing like 5 different swords, like 3 different ones in the main deck that all had their own spots, right?
Yeah.
And so like finding the Sword of Feast and Famine against Tooth and Nail, so you could like grind the cards out of their hand, or hitting the Pro White Sword, or if your opponent has white blockers, etc. Like that was always much more important than any other consideration with that deck. Anyway.
Yeah.
So we are short for this Apex Devastator. We don't run out duplicate, do we?
I don't think a 2-4 is going to win you this game, bud.
They're at 14. It's a 7-turn clock.
Not bad. Bulge56 asked how many creatures should they run in a Tuya Bearclaw deck? I have just made a Tuya Bearclaw deck, and there's 35. And they're all 2/2s. Every single creature is a 2/2.
Question answered.
Yeah, any good Rolzeric stories in the past few years? Well, somebody once discarded Rolzeric to a Nahiri, and that was pretty fun, and just really like nobody ever remembers that story. Is my official title Dream Wizard? It is now. Gamer Dubs playing. Oh yeah, that was this. That's for you, Caleb. He's talking about your Tezzeret deck.
What?
Talking about your blue black Tezzeret deck in Legacy. You were like known as the Tezzeret guy.
Briefly.
hmm I
Yeah,
remember.
I won that one open.
Yeah, I was there. You like
Yeah.
activated Tezzeret's -1 or whatever down tick to make their battle scroll into a creature and then cast Damnation.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like you were the coolest person in the whole goddamn world.
I was like the only person in that tournament that respected Death and Taxes because I was the only one that had a Dread of Night in the sideboard.
Yeah,
And then no Americans showed up with Death and Taxes, but this random European contingent showed
yeah,
up to try and like shark our tournament. And
yeah.
I was the
Thomas.
one person who was overly prepared for that nonsense.
They're like these like slick European like Thomas Anderson, Christopher Larson, and Michael Bolin, and they're sort of just destroying all us Americans that are at Magic, and you're just like Dread of Night. Huh? Huh?
The one card that can stop this nonsense.
Yeah.
I'd been playing Death and Taxes for a long time.
Yeah.
Like I was playing the not the original builds because I think if you go back far enough, people are playing like Geddons and stuff in the deck and playing it like an actual control deck. But yeah, I always liked the Mangara Caracas interaction.
Yeah, that's fun times. Mangara wasn't the first version of this cube, but with bounce lands, you just can't have that happen.
Oh sure, yeah.
Yeah, Jace's daddy says played me Estates 1 year in Tennessee. Yep, I definitely played um, Rug Rug Ramp at the time is what it was called. You were playing Elves. I remember that tournament, but I don't remember playing an Elves tournament in that. But I'm sure it happened. I just don't remember. Yeah, I played that rug deck. Like no one was playing Jace the Mind Sculptor and like Lotus Cobra, and I thought that's weird. These cards seem really good. And then I like lost in the finals to Jacob Bow when he was playing Elves at a Star City Open or 5C at the
Sure.
time. And then Dan Jordan won 2 tournaments in a row with Rogue Ramp, and then it became known as Dan Jordan's Ramp as deck. And I was like, well, okay, that's fine. Just
I'm
keep
gonna
it
say
that.
no here.
This Cascade seems pretty good.
This Cascade was really good. The only thing that could have made it better was hitting Maelstrom Wanderer so they would all have haste and we would get to win.
Yeah, winning. Is
But at
pretty
least
good.
we have a board state where if they Cruel Ultimatum me again, we're not out of it or whatever.
Yeah, Glyph says built Cole, sweet. I just built Wyleth actually, so I'm right there with you, bud.
Why do Europeans love Death and Taxes historically? Historically, it's probably just because like a few champions latched onto the deck
Yep.
and like proved that it was good, and like the metagame might have been better for it over there. The metagame used to be more fragmented. It used to be like here in the States, you would have your own legacy metagame, and then over in Europe, it was a little bit different. Like when Legacy was new, goblins were huge here in the States. People had all these like goblins decks that they played back when they were in standard and extended and stuff. And then they got to play them in Legacy again, and goblins were like overplayed for a long time. And that never happened in Europe. They saw like a little bit of play in Europe, but they were never this meta defining force like they were over here. There's always been a little bit of a disconnect. But I think it's less now. I think the metas are more closely aligned than they used to be.
Yeah, with the shift of every the internet being a thing, like even more
Right.
so now, like everything's just more homogenized now. Yeah. You did it!
Yay!
Yeah.
Yay! Do you want to draft? Do you want to draft one with me?
Of course. How could I say no to that?
How about we? Do you want to do a? Should we try and make like a self-imposed stip out of it?
Sure. Yeah. Do you want to take turns drafting cards?
Yeah, let's do that, and then I'm gonna make an effort to not talk while you're picking.
Should I do the same? Not top
Yeah.
line picking.
What?
No.
No. That way we can't like influence each other's decisions. And then after the decision is made, we can like berate each other for it or whatever.
Oh,
Yeah, thanks for the games, Leo G BX6. Thanks for the match. I appreciate it.
sorry you were playing against 2 people, Leo, but
Sort of.
that's how.
Sort of. I would qualify you as a handicap.
I'm pretty sure I'm just like I'm turning into a boomer as time goes on, and I'm just talking about stories now and
Yeah,
less
you got
about playing
the
the
silver
game.
in your beard and stuff. I'm
Yeah,
jealous. I want
I
some of
mean
that.
I'm a true boomer now. Like I got rid of that whole hair thing.
Nice.
Yeah, it's so cold here. I have to wear a hat.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
Hmm.
it's quite cold here as well, but
I do. It snowed a lot here. I live in Seattle, and we actually don't get a lot of snow a lot of time. And so there's snow here. There's like half a foot or maybe more snow. I don't know. Didn't leave my house today, um, and no one can go anywhere. So thanks,
yeah,
Boulder
I have
56.
not left the house much.
2 stars, you or me?
Huh? I'll let you start. I'll let you pack one, pick one.
Me? I
Yeah,
have to pick mirror. Okay, all right.
I'll try and be less controlling.
What's this cube about, Caleb?
This cube, I would say this cube is about well, it's mostly aggro strategies.
Okay.
So make sure you pay a lot of attention to your early curve.
Okay. All right. I got it.
Burns
Usually,
probably what?
I stream once a quarter, and I get like a good like 10 viewers solid. Um, and now there's 1,600, and every single person is a real life human being. So this is a lot of pressure.
Oh, there's no pressure. There's no pressure. This is my livelihood. This is
Oh,
pressure on me. What do you mean?
you're giving me half of the one of the reins to your livelihood. Wow. How could I ever repay that? All right, here we go. So, I immediately see Mole Drifter, but Blood Crypt is pretty sweet. King Kinrith is all 5 colors, and that's pretty fun. But Caleb says it's an aggro cube. So Chain Lightning seems like the most aggro card to me. Um, but I will say my only real preview card that wasn't a reprint in the game was Grinzo Dungeon Warden. So I think I need to pay homage to that and take Grinzo. On my trip over here from the East Coast to the West Coast, my favorite stop was in South Dakota at the Badlands, and I took a picture of myself with my Saruman staff through the Badlands, and I looked just like Grinzo. And yep, Grinzo's my one preview card, so I'm gonna go with that.
Granzo's sweet. I tried playing it in Legacy for a bit. It was cool back when people played Terminus, because then you could like always hit after they Terminus you. Just
Heck
get
yeah.
your board back. All right. So Grenzo's a fair start. Normally, at this stage, I would be grabbing Nicol Bolas, and that card is quite excellent. I think, however, since we have this nice aggressive start of pack one, pick one, Grenzo, Dungeon Warden, this nice aggressive start, I think we want to follow that up with an aggro creature in the black or red colors, which could be Revan. It's pretty decent. Sack creatures gain life. Or, if we wanted to keep things Goblin Tribal, we could take this 3-mana 2/2. I think we can wheel the Weaponsmith. I'm going to take Greven. Let's take Greven here. I never fucking play this card.
Yeah, Black Red is actually one of the soft spots of in this queue for me. I've always been a big fan of like Black Red Machine Head style kind of things, and I don't do well with it all the time, but yeah, Black Red. I think we can wheel Tago too. All right, so we were gonna be Goblin Grizzly Bear Tribal, but instead we have this. So I'm seeing like Alicia and Seasoned Pyromancer are probably the 2 cards I'm looking at both. We're kind of Black Red is aggressive. Marsh Flitter, it used to be Sling Gang Lieutenant, but Sam Black made a tweet about 2 years ago that said if a cube doesn't have Marsh Flitter in it, it probably should. So I put it in the cube to honor Sam Black, but he never said, "Good job, Darby, you're my friend now." So
Sling Gang's so much better. Why don't you have Sling Gang in here?
Sling Gang was also almost always just play him, drain you for 3. But I think I want Alicia, because now we kind of have some graveyard shenanigans. Yeah, Pyromancer is, I think, probably the correct pick, but I think Alicia's what I want to go with. She's more fun, at least.
All right. So I talked earlier about how fun Combustible Gearhulk was. Grave Robber can beat down, though, huh? It's like have a 4/2 that's reanimating stuff. Mimic Vat, I think, is a little too dirtily, Can really give some decks fits. I'm gonna take the Gear Hulk. It's too much fun. It's too good. I can't say no.
Now I get all this time. You forfeited 20 seconds of airtime, Caleb.
It's not a competition. We're
It's
not
not?
trying to eat the most time possible. That's not the goal here. A viewable stream. That's the plan.
All right, so we're kind of red and black. I mean, we're not married. Marble Skull is now playing Valheim. Is that true? um. So red and black, Fireflux Squad just does so many fun things, and we do have that hole right there between 3 and 5. So yeah, I'm just gonna go with the 4/3 haste. The floor on that card is so high, and the ceiling is also pretty darn high. Like
Yeah.
imagine, yeah. So like I mean,
Yeah. Yeah, that card's sweet. I'm not sure if I want Red Cap. Oh man, there's Bit Blast. Bit Blast could be sweet in this deck. I actually kind of like Red Cap. It works well with Alicia and the, no, this Exiles. Then Stone Coil Serpent's pretty good. It doesn't up our count for Gear Hulk, and it doesn't really work with Alicia, but it's just like a good aggro card that fits your curve, whatever your curve is. Yeah, I don't know.
do I get a tag in here, or
What?
do I get a tag in? I know we're being quiet on each other's picks.
Oh no, I was gonna pull chat and see what they say.
Alright.
I guess
Pull
there's
chat?
only 7 seconds, so they
Chat-
probably
chat,
can't
you-
respond.
Mark Chalice says red cap.
Yeah, all right, sure.
Good job, Mark
Good,
Chalice.
good enough for me.
Yep. So here we have Kells, Luca, and Generator Servant, and Rawl Storm Conduit, which is the face of the cube on Midgo. I think the correct pick here is Generator Servant, because then you can like split up the mana. I didn't say hold your horses. Generator Servant is cool because you can like split the mana up. So like you play him and then spend one colorless on this creature and one colorless on another, and they both have haste. That's the secret mode to him. I love me some Luca. I also love me some Ralzeric, but I actually think Kells is the most fun, and Sacrifice is the black-red archetype, so I think Kells is what I want to be playing with, because she gives you a sack all of the draws cards. Was that a sigh?
Yeah. You just passed the best 2-drop in the cube for... I mean, I haven't drafted this card yet. Maybe it'll do something. But we already have, like, a bunch of 4s. Anyway.
Cool.
That's alright. That's the purpose, right? That's the purpose of doing the split-person draft. So we end up with something that neither one of us would have gotten individually. Well, if we're doing sack stuff, then I guess we just take the sack daddy himself.
Sack Father. I'm going to take Blood Crypt because we want to cast our spells.
Yeah.
Mesmeric Fiend is sweet because you can play him and then sack him in response and get the card forever, but I think we just got to cast spells.
I'm going to keep on going with the sack theme and take Tavesh here. I should probably be taking Cut to Ribbons, but oh well.
Yeah. Season Pyromancer came back. The Black Red deck a lot of times needs to make tokens, and both Marsh Flitter and Season Pyromancer can. But Pyromancer, man, if you're Hellbit, he just a draw too.
And fits our curve better.
Mhm.
I'm in. Ooh, Grave Robber came back. Get another 2-drop up in this.
Mm-hmm. Huh. I don't want to take a lot of 5-drops. I'm probably not playing either one, but I guess I would take Virtus's Maneuver in this deck.
I could see playing Yogg.
Yeah, we need to focus more on token synergies. And there's a bunch of red cards that make tokens, so. And plus, he works great with Murderous Redcap. My God. And
My
Kells.
God.
My God. Look at these cards working well together. Who made this cube?
Yeah, this card's probably good. Oh,
Look
shit.
at that.
Oh, shit. That counts as your pick.
Wait, what? See, I knew it. That was calculated, chat. That was a calculated pick.
Is that what that was?
Nobody wants to play 2-drops in this cube. It's just a Goblin Piker. What's it gonna do?
I need a drink.
Yeah, you do.
How boring is Bone Crusher Giant? Just like the most boringest pick ever. Let's take Priest.
I like that pick. That goes with the theme.
Yeah.
There's an article about this cube that I read, and it said black red sacrifices things. So, do what the article says. This is me or you? Is it me?
This is you. Yeah, this
It's
is Priest
me?
card.
Oh, nice. Ignite the Future is really fun. So is Atali, but I don't think these are those decks. I think we are a sacrifice aggro deck. So like I could see Scalding Tarn because Scalding Tarn does sacrifice. It doesn't trigger Kells, but it triggers Corvald. And also triggers Mayhem Devil if you get that. But I think we just want the 2-drop that is evasive and draws cards because that's how you win the game is you draw cards. So I think I want that.
All right, that's solid. I probably would have grabbed the fetch just so that we have a little bit better fixing.
Yeah.
But the Siphoner is a good card.
Yeah,
I think Siphoner.
Okay.
Sorry, what?
No, what?
I was just gonna say I think Siphoner has a better chance of wheeling, but I don't know how much it matters. This is a good deck for Siphoner for sure.
You're certainly correct in that, and I think Scalding Tarn is the correct pick because in this cube, I mean, I forgot to draft once. I planned for a draft and went downstairs and had dinner. And I forgot to draft, but like all the cards in this cube are pretty darn playable, so I still like went 3-0 with it. So I think finding mana fixing when you can is super important. Yeah.
The least humble brags ever.
Yeah, gotta get him while I see him.
So Legion Warboss and Woe Strider both seem like premium 3-drops for this deck, and there's also the Dragon Skull Summit. I kind of just want to take the Dragon Skull Summit and wheel one of those. I don't know. I mean, Dragon Skull's probably going to wheel too. I can't remember when we got the Blood Crypt, but we sure have a lot of black and red cards here. Yeah, both Woe Strider and Legion Warboss fit the sacrifice plan pretty well. Warboss is a little bit better with Yawgmoth. Woe Strider is a little bit better with like Corvold and stuff.
Yeah, I don't know what I would pick there. Well, Ruben Cragless is Splash to Corvald. Rankle is a sacrifice card too. So is Emrakul's Hatcher. Like you haven't lived until you cast like Hatcher into Corvald. Like that's good times there. But I think Hatcher will wheel if anything. So I think I want to take Ruben Crag on the off. Oh wait, Rankle's really good though. Oh okay, that's fine.
There was latency. That's what that was.
Lag. The old faithful.
Lag. Well, if we're doing the sack thing, then I guess we want the threatens, huh? We have a few sack outlets that sit around in play. Seems good.
Yep. Be on the lookout for the 2-drop pirate because that's there aren't not many pirates in the cube. There's 4 in total, 5 I guess technically. Arid Mesa lets us cast Blood Crypt, but Frenzied Fugue is another threaten, and Frenzied Fugue is just a really fun card. And so we have Woe Strider and Yawgmoth as free sack outlets, and Priest as free, Kells as a mana to do, and Corvald to get an attack.
We gotta. I can't say anything. Sorry.
Talk, man.
No, right.
We have basically all the free sack outlets, so Frenzy Fugue just gets way stronger, and that's more fun. I think Arid Mesa is the correct pick to find our Blood Crypt. Trigma also sacrifices himself to trigger your sack effects, but I think Frenzy Fugue is just the most fun. So I want that.
I was gonna say I'm pretty sure it wheels if we get Generator Servant last pick, but what else?
Oh shit! What
Your
else?
turn
So
to
we
be
take
boring.
Badlands because I'm boring. Most boringest pick ever. Hey,
I'll take
Afrothaws. Thanks for the sub. Thanks for the 13 months. Appreciate you. Sorry, what were you?
Crater Maker because it sacrifices and it's a 2-drop.
Yeah, all right. Making them
A lot of the
craters.
ways you win in this cube is just stone raining them, and since you can't stone rain, but you can certainly shatter. So like shattering the mana rocks is a good way to win.
We're gonna have an excess of playables in this deck.
Correct. So we should be full on mana fixing when we can.
Yeah.
Why didn't you take the Air Mason?
One of us has passed multiple fetches.
That's true. Caleb, whose turn is it?
Could have been either one.
Whose turn is it?
It's mine right now.
Oh, take the Jace.
Excess non-combat damage.
We got a reader.
Yeah.
You took the 1-drop?
Yeah.
1-drops aren't allowed in this cube. I guess I'll take Rotting Reggie. Not probably
Yes.
gonna play it, but I know you do love a good Reggie.
I
I like
do.
how I said it like raising my voice at the end to make it a question, but you're just like, I heard it, done, take it, don't change your mind.
Sometimes you just play this card and they just die, you know?
That is true, yeah. Ooh. Look, this curve looks like a real cube curve.
It does. I'm a little bit iffy on Corvold's mana, but the curve does look real. This is you.
Oh,
You still
me?
want Rankle?
Yeah, I'll take Wrinkle. Oh, actually, there's actually a decision here.
Yeah.
You can pick. I'll let you pick.
What? It's yours!
Okay, Feed the Swarm.
I'm not gonna steal your pick.
It's not stealing. It was being offered. Is it back to me or is it you?
No, it's you. My last pick was that
It's me.
Grizzly, whatever.
Oh, man. So we have 2 of the 3 black discard spells in the cube. We could go 3 for 3. There's a pirate in the pack though. That's pretty exciting. Inferno Time's good, huh?
For the record, I don't actually want to play either of these one drops, but I think they're fine sideboard cards.
Yeah. We're probably honestly not going to play anything in this pack, but when I see a card I design, I have to take it. So I want us to pick Fire Emancipation.
All right. I think I'd be happy to play either of those 6 drops. Sometimes Priestess gives you all the mana in the world, you know?
Yeah, we can cast another. So we can cast this 6-drop. What's going on here?
Yeah. One of them works a little bit less well with a priest, I guess. I do love Gaunty. This isn't exactly the deck for Gaunty. I mean, every deck could be a deck for Gaunty, but I think it's less exciting here. We're not ramping super hard, so like when you Gaunty your opponent's ramp decks, they're gonna have like a top end that's uncastable and ramp cards you don't care about. It's still good value, but I think I actually want like. I mean, this card probably wheels anyway, but it certainly seems like it fits our deck better.
No fire, no steel. I was hoping there'd be a mana fixing this pack so I could be boring. Yeah, all these cards are playable. Our deck
No,
is
you saw the mana fixing. You passed it already.
I don't. First off, this is my pick. Please don't talk. Let's see. There's Conrad, Fire Prophecy, and Terror. We're pretty black-red at this point.
I'm just pretty.
Yeah. I guess I would take Fire Prophecy because it is technically removal and lets you filter. I don't know if we're gonna play it, but like I'll take it maybe sideboard.
Sure. I can see that. Eldest Reborn isn't good against everybody. It's pretty bad against like the token strategies, for example, but it could be good here. In our deck. This doesn't seem like the best Felden deck. I might just grab Metamorph. I'm actually not keen on any of this. I also kind of wish I could take Fixing over this.
Yeah. I was gonna say take Metamorph too. Alright, so basically just Direfleet or Myrden's Core. Caleb, what do you think about Myrden's Core as facing? Does that count?
No! Get your fucking budget-ass Tendo Ice Bridge out of this cube. We got a pirate for our pirate tribal. What are you thinking about?
Take the I don't know.
I mean, I'm not saying anything. That was your
Just
pick.
the wind. What was your reasoning for that, Caleb?
For Mayhem Devil.
Yeah.
I just saw that it costed black red. I didn't know if it
Right.
had anything to do with sacrificing or anything like our whole
Right.
deck, but
Take the black red card here too, then I'll follow up with you.
all right, fair enough. Ooh, a 1-drop.
They do exist.
I think we might actually play that one.
You do want to take the Boris Garrison?
No.
You wouldn't play a land that tutors up a land from your library? Come on.
Are you mocking how I describe the card to people that don't understand how good Karoo lands are?
No.
I think that might be what's happening.
Wouldn't you play a Civic Wayfinder if it was on your land?
Yeah.
Well, this is 34 cards, so we...
Yeah, that's why I cut the
you.
Corvold already.
Mhm.
And I think these can all start in the sideboard. Yogg might
Alright.
be a sideboard card.
What? He's protection from humans.
Yeah. Whose pick is it?
You, I hope.
I think I picked the Crypt Breaker.
Oh, right. All right. You said you want to play Inferno Titan, so I'll take Inferno Titan.
Oh, you're so good to me.
I know. Shut up, baby. I know it. What?
What?
How does Gonti table in this cube? I will break for Gonti.
I mean, I don't think we're drafting it. It's still going.
Take the 9, I guess.
I think Sir Conrad's good here. We're like all creatures.
We are indeed. When we have a lot of playables in this deck, dude.
Yeah, Sir Conrad just mills people, or just kills people though, and it's what's the word? Reach.
That is a word.
So we don't have any sweet delve cards. Someone said, "Can we play the 60-card special?" We could.
Good, yes. If we're all creatures as dress summons,
Huh? I have not been excited with Dread Summons, even in my decks that can pay a lot of X.
is it my turn to pick?
Yes.
You pick it? You didn't. You did it on purpose.
I didn't do anything on purpose. You goofed.
Look at that.
You goofed out.
An Innocent Blood is a sacrifice outlet.
You think Innocent Blood's good here? We can play it.
Depends what our deck looks like. We have too many cards to cut.
Right. That's why someone was saying maybe we should be a 60-card deck.
Put it in there. So we need 24 lands? Yeah, this is 60 cards. Right?
Huh?
Fire Prophecy? Yeah, just put Fire Prophet. Put the. Yeah.
Do you want Eldest Reborn?
25. No, I'd rather have an Agonizing Remorse, I think.
Okay.
Or, yeah.
We have a lot of 2s.
Okay, put in a 1-mana one spell then.
Alright, which 1-mana one is better?
The one that gets artifacts so we can get their mana rock and LD them from the hand.
I'm on board.
Right? Magic Online does not know how to do this. Isn't Divest better by a lot? I don't think that's true. There are way more artifacts in the cube than Planeswalkers.
If you're playing like
Right.
a slower match though, and your opponent has the top end Planeswalkers, then the other one's gonna be better. But there are a lot of
Good
mana
thing,
rocks.
good thing this format is best of 3.
Yeah, right. Oh man.
This deck is sweet. How can we lose?
The impact of the dual lands is so much higher in your 40-card deck than your 60-card deck. Your mana is so much better.
Oh, really? I
We
didn't
are-
know that.
We are just a 2-color deck though.
Yeah. The only thing that we have one 3-drop that's 2 colors of mana, and then we have a lot of 4-drops.
Can you answer chat questions and filibuster for a few minutes while I go get a drink
Yeah.
and go to the bathroom?
Yeah,
Cool.
people ask me questions about Commander.
If you
Yeah,
also want to take a
what?
break, I can run a commercial. so it's up to
No,
you.
this is the one. This is the one time I get to feel like I'm popular, so I'm good.
All right, all right, all right. I'll be back in a few minutes.
All right, chat. Hit me with questions about Commander, Magic, this cube, whatever you want, and I will answer them as fast as I can. Speed run time or anything, any kind of question about gaming, about life, about whatever. How do you feel about Caleb letting me control the stream for 3 minutes? I feel it's the only time I feel like in my life. Do you work with a team at Skybox Labs? I don't even know what Skybox Labs is. Favorite commander deck? The one I most recently built, which I think is Sir Kara the Bold. She's Mono Red Storm. Actually, no, it's Tuya Bearclaw. Every creature in the deck is 2/2s. So Wild Pair is really strong in that. What is a Grey Ogre? A Grey Ogre is a 2/2 for 3. What card from Kalheim are you most high for Commander? Reflections of Lit Yara. It goes into my Inala no Wizards deck. There's no wizard in the deck, but you choose Wizard every time. How do you make your beard so sexy? You just shave your head. Should you make mono black zombies into black zombies? Do you want to win more, or do you want to be a special snowflake? Biggest regret about this cube? Probably maybe Goblin, the 3-mana Goblin, but I think making blue too strong. And like blue it just overshadows the other colors a bit. Do you recall last time you were on stream the one with deck Fade and Play? No, I don't. Least favorite EDH legal card? Probably the one to lose to. Pineapple and Pizza if it makes you happy. Favorite card in this cube? Probably Raw Zarek Storm Conduit. Find a good commander group. Search online at your local things, but honestly, I play Spell Table. Go to the Spell Table Discord or the EDH, Commander Rules Committee Discord, and find some friends there. It'll be fun. I'm one of them. Prefer cheese for sandwiches? American, because I'm not a communist. How long take to finish when you touch yourself? I shouldn't have read that. Best pirate commander? I guess probably Morophon. Darby was like being this awesome. Couldn't tell you, to Jake. What is Caleb's true name? Marble Skull. Favorite enemy in original Super Mario Brothers? Probably the Goomba, because it's killed I would say Galoomba later on, but there's no Galoomba in Super Mario Brothers, so probably just the Goomba. Most efficient way to lay carpet tiles? The one that takes the way that takes less time. Favorite green commander? Probably I don't know. Probably the physician from Portal 3 Kingdoms that lets you regenerate a creature. How you feel this group? I didn't. Commander Legends is awesome. Thank you, Glyph. I helped some of it, but mainly it's Jules Robbins and Gavin Verhey. Talk to them. They're awesome people. They made it all. I playtested some, but they are by far put the most work into it. Paid on canceling student debt. I paid off mine, but I still will be super down to canceling it just because I've been very fortunate. Doesn't mean other people have been. Best standard format and why? Probably the one I get to play Niv Mizzet in, so it's any of them. Someone at Wizard about the Legacy ban list reach out to. You can reach out to I don't know exactly, but like there is a feedback email for Magic Online. It's feedback at magiconline.com, and we do read all of it. Like we never not read it. We do read it. And like feedback is how things change. Like if enough people bug Gavin or somebody about a thing, like there's a better chance of it happening. How tall am I? 6 feet exactly. How many cards can a bear? 2. Why is Caleb the worst, and how? Because he is the brat first. Because test this cube at work. I did not test this cube at work. I tested it on my own time. Last book I read, Reflections by Marcus Aurelius. Is that his name? It's whatever. Whoever wrote that book. I don't read books very often. It was an inspirational book. Is 4 mana Teferi too good for a commander? So you can blow it too fast. Too good? Definitely not. Planeswalkers and commander give you people reasons and excuses to attack your permanents. Does R&D test for formats? Yes, they do. Like Legacy and Commander. Yes. What deck should you build? Long-time competitive player transition to EDH. What deck should you build? What kind of fun do you like to have? And then find a commander that lets you lean into that fun. Do you like drawing cards? Do you like copying things? Do you like being aggressive? Do you like counterspelling your opponent's stuff? There's a commander for every type. Pick the one, or if you have a play group already decided, ask them, what are people not doing? Is there no Voltron? Is there no enchantments? Is there no artifact tribal? Figure out what hole you can fill in it that will make you happy. Feel about ban as commander versus ban. Ban as commander might make for better gameplay, but it's so much more confusing to get new people into the format that I'm very much into ban a card completely because you don't have to be juggling multiple ban lists for a casual format. Favorite roguelike games? My 3 background windows are Hades. There's Zagreus on this window, Mama Nyx on this window, and The Furious on this window. So Hades was my game of the year for 2020. How Why am I so dang handsome? Handsome? Just gotta believe in the heart of the cards. Tell your friends commanders should be fun. They shouldn't try hard so much. Show them the way, man. Tell them that David McDarby told them that they were wrong and you, Anonymous00, were correct. Any suggestions for your Bug CDC deck? I don't know what format you're playing in, bud. Widescreen support for Arena. Give us time. We're making things all the time. Favorite build around in this cube? Probably something that plays your opponent's cards. I don't know what that is, but blue-black does it. So blue-black archetype. I guess ninjas is really cool, or rogues. Is always saying with rogues, making a creature a rogue, like picking up a mirror entity with Zerasan is my dream. Chris Erlin, there's somebody you can reach out to. Gavin's a good place, or Gavin will always tell you where you can talk to. How to be the specialist snowflake? Try really hard. Hot showers are cold. Hot showers, obviously. Favorite standard meta? Probably the first standard meta I got into. I played Rug Ramp at the time, is what it was called. So Lotus Cobra and Jason Mind Sculptor, and that was just super fun for me. Do you like Magic? Not really. If you had any Magic card with the tastiest, probably Elodom's Vineyard. No Panharmonicon. There is Yarok, because Yarok's a creature. Panharmonicon does nothing by itself. And yes, you might say, how's it from Conjure's Closet? You only could have one Conjure's Closet or Panharmonicon, and Conjure's Closet at least gives you a direction to go in. Panharmonicon was one of the last cuts in the cube, though, so I can certainly see it coming back later on. If enough people ask about it later on, then like it'll come back. Why does Nervous love Mirage Mirror? I love it too. Last book I read of Reflections again. Darby just say American only and grilled cheese. I didn't say grilled cheese. I just said American cheese because I'm not a communist. Mr. Hair, I have hair right here.
All right.
Well, we're done.
Thanks for hanging out, folks. Thanks for filling the air, Darby, answering questions and such. Appreciate that.
We're still going.
Yeah, usually I leave and I just run a commercial while there's a chair here, so that's pretty fucking sweet. The commentary never stops. I should probably actually restart Moto real quick. It's a little jittery on me.
All right. Can I answer some more questions while you're doing that?
You can.
Why is your TV angled like a savage? It's not. My bed is like perfectly angled to it. Favorite board game designer? The person who designed Castles of Burgundy. You'll have to just look it up. Still in touch with Adam West? Yes, I talk to him every day. Commander, should you play if you want to destroy everyone's hands? The Black Spirit from Kamigawa. Do you ever go on Game of EDH? No, I don't. If you'd like to ask Jimmy Wong and Josh Lee Kwai, I would love that because I'd love to be on there. Favorite plane in the multiverse? Probably Vryn, because that's where Jace is from. Lone Love for Slay the Spire. I played a lot of Slay the Spire. That's just not my current favorite roguelike. Who should you watch for CalebDMTG's offline? Whoever he tells you to. But yeah.
Have you watched Jorb's stream?
Jorm?
Jorbs, the best Slay the
I
Spire
haven't.
streamer.
I haven't.
Always gas.
I'll take your word for it.
You shouldn't take my word for it. You should check him out sometime. He's
All right.
guested on my stream. He's guested on LSV's stream. He's a regular / pseudo regular here. He's good folks and a great streamer. Does a lot of Slay the Spire. Anyway.
Why is Mallow the best Super Mario Bros. RPG character? It's not. It's actually Gino. If you look up here on my wall, I have a sign of Super Mario RPG. That is my favorite video game of all time. Gino is the best. Closet is an engine. Panharmonicon is a synergy piece. That's a pretty good way of putting a Gamma 001.
I'm putting a lot of gin into my body.
Gin? I'm putting a lot of liquor
Yes.
into my body. Darby, you rock. No, you rock, random citizen glyph. Alright, great. Done questions. No more questions. Thank you everyone for asking.
No more questions at all! They'll be shouted down!
Who said that? Was it, oh yeah, no more questions? Something like that?
I have tried Japanese gins, 8th. I've liked what I've had so far.
Alright, cheers, Caleb. Here's the 60 card black red.
Yeah, well, let me mix my thing real quick.
Alright, I'll wait. You're mixing it like a cultured person?
I mean, I'm mixing it with my finger, so I don't know if that qualifies as culture person.
It doesn't.
Yeah, cheers.
Cheers. Pink. I'm cold.
Oh, man. I like the sound effect for the clink. That was good.
You gotta have a clink, man. Yeah, thank you.
It's a 60 card
Oh,
mirror. Oh
They
my
have
god.
60 cards too.
Oh my god. Oh, but they have a reason.
Oh,
Like
we
we're
don't
just
need-
crazy. They're actually playing Yorion.
we don't need companions to play 60 cards. Yeah, throw rider. Right, it was Macho Man Randy Savage with the no more questions.
Oh man.
So if they have one card in the graveyard, we're just going to exile with Nezumi Grave Robber, right? And attack for 4.
I don't think they're gonna have one card in the graveyard though, unfortunately. It would be amazing if their line was like crack fetch, play a signet or something.
Yeah, I was pretty afraid of reanimating Angels, the black-white creatures, and blowing up Karuz, so I put in a little bit more graveyard hate like this card, because I was afraid of that.
The one
Oh shit.
The one good play I saw against Karoo lands in this format is when your opponent's on the draw and they go turn 2 Karoo land and they discard it and you're on the play and you get to Flicker Wisp Blanket.
Flicker Wisp, yeah.
And that's like the only one that I've seen.
Yeah.
But the Karoo
Flicker
lands are
Wisp,
pretty
yeah.
safe.
Yeah, Flicker Wisp was like the one, because like everything costs 7 mana. Like you can cheat it some, like around turn 5. But yeah, Karuz, I think Karuz do more good than bad, so this is why I have them.
I agree.
In the first round.
They're great. They're good value. They help with the like the clunky EDH curves too and fixing.
Yep.
Kiridan, thanks to the sub, thanks to the 31 months. Trying a hasty 3-drop was so good.
You hit me, sweet. Is English on making on our Yehini? No, it can't be on Yehini. Oh no, it's a removal spell that doesn't go to the graveyard. Did we sack him?
I think we do, right?
I don't know. We draw a spell though. There's a spell.
Kind of.
And then we can man, if only we had that rat.
Yeah, right? Wow, fuck this hand.
Huh.
I'm gonna grab the auto generator.
Yeah, sounds good.
Slows them down a lot, actually. And
And
I
I'm
think
glad
we
we're
play
playing
the Daredevil.
Divest.
What?
I'm glad we're playing Divest and not the other discard spell.
Yeah. I guess we get bricked by this Murderous Rider, huh?
Yeah. Good thing about Magic the Gathering though is you get a draw step.
That's true. You get to draw a card every single turn. A lot of people forget that.
Mhm.
Drod says, is Turgrid the most powerful commander from Kaldheim?
Probably not, because it's one color, right? The more colors your commander is, it's automatically stronger it is.
What are the multicolored commanders from Kaldheim? Does the prismatic
There's
bridge
Jo-
thing count?
Yep, there's Asika is pretty strong. Jorn is not bad either. I think Asika might be the most powerful because it's all 5 colors and it's mana ramp in the command zone.
Yeah. Yeah, it seems good.
Mhm. See, there we go.
What do you mean, there we go?
There we go. We're gonna start. Don't play our lands. Don't play the lands.
Our curve
Aw.
goes up to 6. We're going to play the land. What we really need is, a way to kill their thing. Keep applying pressure. Hey, beat up. Thanks to the sub. Thanks to the 24 months. The 2 years.
Yours is pretty impressive.
Yeah. Yeah, there's people that are on like 4 or 5 years now. It's kind of wild.
I think I'm on like 4 years or something.
I'm fucking blown away that I'm still able to do this.
You put in the work, man. You streamed every day for a year one time, and that's what catapulted you into like stardom.
I guess other people have done year-long streams and not made it though, so that's like kind of survivorship bias to like just credit that.
Yeah, but you're playing Magic. That's a pretty good game. Hey, our
lot
current
of
clip is
luck.
6. We should make sure we play our land.
Yeah. We have a big honkin' deck to tutor from, which is really the reason we're playing 60 cards, right? You have to have a strategic reason to run 16.
Yep. A lot of options here. Do we have any graveyard
shit,
synergy
what?
other than Seasoned Pyromancer?
Wait, what? Oh, sure. So you're saying if it went to the season part man went to the graveyard,
Oh,
you'd still
because-
get to like get the tokens or whatever.
Yeah, Wolf Strider technically does, but like I think I'd rather just pick our 2 best cards.
Right now, I'm mostly worried about that Martial Coup for 5, and I'm wondering if we can like race it or if we can like make our board such that we don't care about it as much.
Oh
Like
yeah, they're
Yawgmoth,
passing it to-
Yawgmoth would draw a lot of cards, and then we wouldn't like really care that much about it. Or let's see, what else was I looking at? Fuck, what was I looking at? Oh, the Imistern Predator. Yeah,
Yeah,
also seems pretty good.
that's a good call.
Angrath's pretty nice here.
No fire, no steel.
The cool thing about Season Pyromancer is it does draw 2 cards, but I mean that's all it's doing.
I like Angrath as 1 because that does get around the pretty well, I think. Emerson Predator is good, right? It can't kill it.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of like really like Yawgmoth here actually because it lets us attack it next turn too. Let's go Yawgmoth.
Yawgmoth. Or my Garrett is Yawgmoth.
Or we're not actually playing that saga. We could play Tavesh. Tavesh also draws a lot of cards. Should we just take 2 draw spells?
Sure.
All right, sweet. Let's do that. Oh, we could grab Woe Strider and Season Pyromancer. Oh, you already talked about that, right?
Yeah, I'm reading the chat too. I don't think we win if we kill the Strider, because we only have 11 power on the board. That's sweet. Jaspa is watching. You must choose.
So now next turn we can Yawgmoth, chuck the Cryptbreaker, get in.
That's what this is. Is Yorion in their hand? No. They have 2 angels.
That's fine, right?
I think so.
Cryptbreaker can make another 1/1 for the Og too.
Yep. Did we attack with just the demon?
I was gonna attack with everybody that wasn't Cryptbreaker. I think if they put an angel in front of the Daredevil, it goes poorly for them. So they have to block differently, and if they double block, then that goes poorly for them.
Yep.
And they're only at 12, so they have to do some blocking.
Yep. Shinji, I agree. SMT in 93 says, "What dreams we're living? We're reliving the 60-card Rakdos dreams. Just play every card you draft, basically. The World Knit incentive, if you will." Opponent has a Yorion, Razorpan. They actually have a reason to play 60 cards, other than just being awesome like Caleb and I are. I am the future, yes. What's Darby drinking on? Baron Jaeger Honey Liquor.
Oh, I've had that stuff before.
Yeah,
The card we were going to 2 for.
Yeah. Caleb's music product. Yeah, I actually got a lot of my music taste from Caleb's stream. I don't listen to good music. I listen to only bad music, but then Caleb plays good music sometimes, as he used to before the DMCA thing happened.
Wow.
What? You still play Ninja Sex Party? So, like, you know.
I play a lot of good music. Fuck you.
You do. I just don't like it anymore. I don't know what good music is about. Caleb is inclusive. Caleb's good people, which is why I'm here and why I've been friends with him for a decade. What's happening in this game?
Good things, right? I don't know.
Yeah,
The board's a lot less cluttered.
Our board's sweet. We can make our Yeheni indestructible. Sack the demon.
If we do the first strike damage and then -1/-1 the rider, then we have to either like lose the demon or lose the Henny.
Yeah, I mean they're
So I
attacking. They're
didn't-
just gonna attack. Yeah, they're just gonna attack with Red Captain Wrath. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, Caleb's great. Which is why I'm here. No blocks for you.
Why wouldn't we block?
No, no. Sorry. Yeah, we would block. I mean, no damage for you.
Should we sack the demons so they gain 1 less life?
How do you do that?
I would sack the demon to the Yawgmoth.
sack the
and-
demon to Yawgmoth and sack the Yawgmoth to Yahenni. Sure.
I guess if you sack the demon, then they don't have to play the martial coup.
Oh right. Yeah. Yeah, they can gain 2 life. That's fine.
It's probably fine.
Pretty perfect.
The top end's looking pretty nasty here.
Opponent. Our hand is
Oh
sweet.
man.
Oh man.
Our hand is sweet. Their hand is a little bit more powerful, huh? Like after they untap post coup, they've got Dream Eater and Mere Battlesphere, and we're gonna have like not that.
Checked out the spell table Discord. You're in Night, Tim Saturn. Red 7. How sweet is it? It's extremely sweet. I am a sweet kind of guy, so I only. Whenever somebody says, you know, how sweet is this drink or whatever, they're like, not too sweet. I'm like, not for me, buddy. It's super sweet. It's basically like drinking honey. So, like, take that as you will. You drew
Yeah,
a
that was my
swamp?
experience with it, which
Yeah.
was fine.
Yep. There's a difference between things. Ooh, Greven. Greven's sweet. You gotta have a give him haste, though. Dream Eater's gonna make this kind of rough. You have 7 mana?
Yeah, I don't think we actually run out of Grevin. I think we play the. Well, we'll see how they block first.
Yeah. I would just jump with 1.
Mm-hmm. I think playing the Predator's better, but I could
I
be
think
wrong.
Predator's. Yeah, Predator's better, I think.
Predator punishes them for playing Battlesphere, whereas if you play
Mhm.
the Grevin, like it rewards them for playing Battlesphere. I think is my reasoning.
On board.
Red 7 regularly buys the Costco jars of jelly beans. Ooh. I've not done that. I read an article recently about like why the Costco hot dogs are only $1.50. It's like $1.50 for a hot dog and a soda, and they lose money selling them at that, but they figure that it gets people in the door.
Yep. Now, this is a. We got pocket Predators over here.
What?
Both our cards say Predator.
Oh shit,
Okay.
what up?
Same.
It was a predator, predator.
Take a seat.
Hey,
It's a
owned
lawsuit.
you. Thanks the sub, the 6 months, the half a year.
Half a year's not bad.
Exactly, Hadouken. And the CEO like threatened someone when they were trying to raise the price. The CEO was like, "No, I will stab you. Don't you dare raise the price." Something along those lines.
You want to sack it?
Yeah.
I think that's better.
Then letting them have a copy and
Yeah. Ooh, I
This is even
mean,
good. We can play it and the Grevin next turn, which is kind of cool.
I guess sure.
We
Yeah,
just don't
so
have
we-
fodder for it. They have so many
Well,
soldiers. I
we
would
have
bid it.
no. We have Wolfstrider, so like we can sack Wolfstrider and the goat, and then cast Wolfstrider too.
Yeah, is that good though?
Yeah, they'll be chumping. Like they're gonna be chumping next turn too.
But they have a battle sphere. They have a battle sphere and a Dream Eater.
We
I
should've
actually
bought
think
them.
playing this was much worse than playing Dream Eater on
I
their
think
part.
it's way. Yeah, I also think it's worse. But pre-straw's cards though.
Huh?
Pre-straw's cards.
Yeah, supposedly. I had a really good supplant form the other day. I had Agent stolen my opponent's token doubler, and then I drew supplant form, and that was quite good.
Ooh. Yeah, so platform, I was like unsure how good it was, but it was drafted really highly last cube. That could just be because it's blue, but like it was drafted highly even among blue cards. Yeah, get in there. Do you? Do you wanna? Yeah, he's getting huge.
Yeah, that was a big one.
What stats do I have at the cube? Um, I got basically every stat I could find. Like I can see when people take cards, and I can see the records of people winning with them. That's about it. So like, but within those numbers, I can see whatever I want. What is this? 8 mana?
Can you look at people's win rates for like I've always been a little curious on the trophy leaderboards, like what the win rates were. I was wondering
What do you mean?
how easy it was for you folks to look at that.
I mean, win rates of trophy leaders.
Like the individual players. Like you could go through the top 10
Yeah.
players on the trophy board and like suss out the win rates. Would that be a thing that Wizards would just like never want to share with the public? Or
I don't know exactly.
Wow.
Oh, well, that's a good try. Yeah. There's things we obviously don't want to say literally everything about everything. But we do want to say something.
Of course, it makes sense to like
I
hide some information and stuff. I was thinking.
I don't know exactly where that line is.
Sure, that's valid. I was thinking you could release some information and like not have names attached and stuff. Be like, of the top X players of these leaderboards, these were the various win rates and stuff. I think it would be interesting. But
I mean, yeah, we could, but like Magic Online, we have to, make the new set every set, no matter what, and that's our priority. And so everything else is a lower priority than just getting the format, getting the client analogous to paper. So
Sure.
stuff like that, it's super cool and fun, but like we just have other priorities that are higher. That's it.
Should we sack you, Henny?
Draw 12, go to 4.
I guess we would lose 12, huh? Maybe that's not good. This priest is not looking great.
I think Priest is fine.
He's got menace. Huh? Well, we just don't have the thing to sacrifice yet. We
Yeah,
always
we
like
have
don't muck with Grevin at all. Like just attack with you heading here and pass.
You don't want to attack for 5 minutes? I guess
Huh?
they have a batter's field, right?
Attack for what?
I think it's fine because
If
next
you attack
turn,
with
next turn we have
Grevin, that is like double block and you're trading for a 1/1, right? I think if you're attacking with Grevin, you're sacking Inferno Titan, which is kind of hot.
Do we want to draw 6 cards? I think we do. I think you tag the Griffin because they have to double block.
Right.
Right. They have to double block everything or they're dead. We've got lethal if they don't block everything, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you're not wrong.
Thank you. That's all I want to hear. Swords. As somebody on the Magic Online team, we work with what we've got, and our goal is to make sure every single Magic card in a new set, in a standard legal set, is on the client. We do what we can. Other than that, it's not like I've been at Wizards for almost 6 years. I have been a Magic fan longer than that outside. We're not like everything goes basically what makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Like-
It is. I agree. It is pretty messed up that you sold out so hard. All right. How are we gonna?
Yeah.
No, I'm just playing. I'm clearly just playing. I'm glad that you work at
Clearly.
Wizards. You wanted that
Me
so badly. That was like your life goal for a while, and now you do it. That's sweet.
Yep, and like you're moving around a card called Fire Emancipation. I made that out of my head. Like I'm able to do that stuff, and that's what my dream is. Like my dream has always been to make Magic cards, basically not Magic cards, but make Magic experiences to make people happy. Because Magic has made me very happy, and I want to try to do that for other people. And
Do you think that's the
you
average
playing this
experience
cube-
of someone that works at Wizards? Do you think they would?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the average person, I mean, there's going to be a lot of people doing a lot of different things there, huh?
Yeah, I mean, we got lots of people working on all kinds of things, and like, not every person is like, me, but my ex-pro that just loves Magic more than anything else.
Should we? I think we should cut Regisar against a control opponent.
Sure.
I think it's at its best against
Yeah.
like aggro and combo type strategies.
I mean, I imagine one of the discard spells in here.
You turned into a robot there for a second. What were you saying?
I imagine we want both the discard spells.
Yeah. What do we got for Despise?
Is Red Cap good in this against them?
It's probably not. It is reach and it is good with our sack outlets, but maybe you're right. Maybe we don't need it.
Well, maybe Eldritch Reborn is worse than Red Cap. I don't know.
I think Eldritch Reborn's great against them. Obviously, it's not good against their one token producer, but most of their threats do not look like that. And the discard and the recursion is both good. It was a card that I kind of wish was in my deck when we played the Demon, because I would have considered grabbing it. I think this is good. I don't think Fiery Emancipation's like crazy in a matchup like this. But I don't know what we would cut for it. I'm just gonna submit. Well, maybe Fire Prophecy. Just minus this. Plus some haunted thing.
Oh, yeah. Give me that Fire Emancipation. I'm always down for playing that card.
It's a sweet card. Ed Yak asks, "Is 60 just for the memes?" Well, the thing about 60 cards is that you have more options, right? If you only play 40 cards, then you're not going to have as many options as 60. I think the main deck building mistake that we made was not playing more than 60, actually. It's also harder to get milled out if you think that's going to happen.
Yeah, like Burning Rune Demon has so many more choices. Hello, Adam Raptors. Oh man, these hands have not been great.
Yeah, I mean, we don't have a 2-drop here, but
Yeah, pitch
I kind of want to hold on to the Reborn, but I guess we
You
did
do?
it.
I don't think so.
I think it's better than Kills.
I don't know about that.
I also haven't resolved this card. I'm kind of excited to play with it.
I only think Kills is good in this hand because we have Ghost Rider, so we have that goat to eat.
Sure, sure.
Oh shit, what up?
Hey, Kilgore, thanks for the sub. Thanks for the 22 months there.
Oh no, the worst you can see.
And they're passing the turn here without putting Yori into hand, which means that they probably have some kind of a counter. I like jamming Wolf Strider into a counter.
Yeah, I guess playing Ghost Rider, yeah.
No, they didn't have a counter. Maybe
They have
Fact
nothing?
Eviction? Maybe they just forgot
They
to
just
vote.
forget. I
That's,
think they
that's
just forget.
when I'm playing with Yorion. That's why Yorion stays in my exile zone.
Yeah.
I just
Dude,
super
when I
forget
was-
that card exists.
When I was building this cube, so many when I built the first run, I had forgot I don't play Magic competitively anymore, so I kept forgetting companions were pay 3 to put in your hand, and many times I just would pass the turn without putting the companion in my hand. I know, right? Throw Rider. By the way, Throw Rider 30 is David White. Yeah, I sold you out. He's the other guy. He's the guy that I playtest this cube with and stuff, and helped me a lot with decisions and stuff. So he is the other designer of the cube.
The other mind.
The other David. Oh no. They're doing the thing.
I mean, that card doesn't look very good here.
Oh yeah, I
With
forgot
our
we
own
can just
forward
kill
answer.
it. We can just kill it.
I
I
know, so
forgot you
good.
threw Yagma. Look how good Rankle is here, and you didn't want to take Rankle.
I knew it would wheel. It was all calculated. I don't think well, maybe we Edict. No, I don't think we Edict. I think we just, literally just discard. Don't draw.
We don't Edict?
No. I mean, we would sack Woe Strider and they would sack the Guardian, but we can sack the Woe Strider to the Yawgmoth and draw a card and make their Guardian, like, not matter, right?
Blue white is the Blink Gill, and, like, what if they draw a Fimray next turn? Then we're just like, oh, it's rough.
That's valid. All right, let's do that then. I mean, they haven't really been blinky, but they're also a 60-card deck, so we haven't seen a lot of what they're doing. I buy your reasoning. Let's do that.
Okay. You don't want them to lose life? Because with the aggro deck?
No.
Alright. Happiness LGD, apply for job at Watsy. Great. What job? I mean, that's how you get a job. You apply there and get an interview. Watch some soccer. Yeah, I mean, in the before times, we'd go to a Sounders game or whatever, but I don't like endangering people, so I don't leave the house very often.
Yeah. Hey, I didn't have you on this stream for your wild political opinions, Darby.
Yeah, I know. Like, politics versus human ethics. They're the same thing, right? Fighting the five frizzies at 11. We'll find out. All right. We're hitting them for 6 possibly this turn? Ooh. Ooh. What are we doing here? What are we doing?
I think we just play Immersturm.
Yeah, sure. Sure. Immersturm.
Blah, 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 blah.
Immersturm. Strong opinions from a Watson employee? I'm a human being first. For Genie? Come on, dude. Or dudette. Whatever you may be. Whatever you call yourself. Yeah, happiness. I mean, it's a numbers game, really. Like, just keep applying. The job that I like is a numbers game. Just keep at it.
I'm definitely a human being second.
What are you first? A metal head?
Magic streamer. What are you talking about?
Magic streamer. Rip Kells. Yeah, you won't even give her a chance to shine, Caleb.
Hey, I discarded the worst card in my hand. That's all I can do. I think it's a lot better with the Mayhem Devil draw, right? Like, with a land, we can just do both of those next turn.
Yeah, sure. Oh no, our dinosaur. Well, what do they choose? We can sack anything. Yeah.
Yes, we do this.
Draw a card, baby. You drew a land.
It seems like this should be some kind of lethal.
Yeah, are they dead? Yeah, I feel like it's lethal, but I have not done the math. Yeah, that's definitely lethal. What? Why are you shooting the bottom more? I guess that's fine.
What?
What? Don't choose him. I guess that's fine.
What should I? What? What, Darby? Was there a better line? Was there a different? Was there?
No, we.
Was this wrong? Well, we won the 60-card mirror. That's pretty good.
And people thought red black 60 aggro was bad.
People. What a bunch of wankers.
Caleb D, only 5 trophies. You'll never beat Team J Bro like this.
Yeah, it's not the goal though.
What's the goal?
Have fun. Stream some sweet decks. Do some glorious nonsense.
Hang out with your good friends called Darby.
Yeah. All those things.
Yeah.
Do some stips. Don't burn out. I don't know how Team J Bro doesn't burn out.
I don't either. I mean, he also just trophies off every deck he drafts, so that's the difference. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this hand's great, right?
That is great. Look at that blood crit that someone very handsomely took. Why did you take any fixing?
I got the Badlands. I got half the fixing in this deck. What are you talking?
the one drop on turn 2. You hate to see it. Hey, both these 2 drops are 2-1s to draw cards.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we're just playing the Mayhem Devil.
Yeah. Yeah. Carve out, baby.
I'm excited to draw another card next turn.
Yeah, we'll probably draw land. Yeah, Glintstone Siphoner was like the line because Dark Confidant I felt was too good, even with the huge CMC of the cube.
Mm-hmm.
And then like Pain Seer I thought was too bad. But I think Glintstone Siphoner is like the right amount of like goodness for the cube.
Yeah, I agree. In cubes where Glint Sleeve Siphoner is good, I think that's like a really good power level.
Yeah. Yeah, I wanted to put one other energy card in the cube to work with Glintstone, but like it was there was no good option.
I think we attack all here. If they
Yeah, I
double
think so,
block,
too.
then we trade with Palladium Mirror on the Siphoner, and that's fine.
Yep, that is fine. We got our value. Palladium is extremely scary. I don't think they're gonna block anything. Yeah. They could block the 3/3 to draw a card depending on what they got underneath the Watcher. Yeah, Grinzo, baby. The one bad thing about playing a 60 card deck is Grinzo is much worse.
Is it? Why?
You have more lands to... Oh, I guess the ratio is the same, right?
Yeah, I was very excited to hear you explain the math behind that. Oh, man.
Should Soaring be in the cube? No.
This is interesting.
You wanted more energy to be printed? Energy's a rough mechanic.
I think parasitic is the word that detractors use.
Oh, look at this guy being all fancy.
So, I mean, Creator Maker on Palladium Mirror is pretty filthy.
Yeah, that's pretty sexy.
Let's just do that. Do we activate Grenzo? I think activating Grenzo is more fun than playing Crypt Breaker.
Well, we want to attack first, right?
Do we?
Do we?
Are
We're not
you
attacking?
saying serve with all so that, like, if they block Mayhem Devil, you can use Creator Maker to finish it off?
Yes.
I was thinking I would kill Palladium Mirror and Watcher, and then just attack with Grenzo and Siphoner, and then Siphoner is Menace so it doesn't get blocked.
I like your line. Do that. Wally 1, how should you go about making your own cube? Figure out the kind of magic experience you like to facilitate, and then just look at every magic card in the game multiple times. That's how I did it. Like, I looked at Scryfall a lot.
Yeah, well, let's attack with all, like you were saying.
Oh,
Change
okay.
my mind.
What do I know? You're the streamer. I mean, they'll double block you now, right?
And then they're taking 7. And then they still
Yeah.
lose, like, a lot of their board. I think that's okay. Oh, don't judge Wizards employees, WL Sank. Scryfall's so good. If I worked at Wizards, I would use Scryfall too.
All I know is that I am a paid whatever premium Scryfall user. I've paid them the money they charge because I approve of and appreciate what they're doing and want to support them. Yep. So here's exactly the line I thought would happen. It's probably still good for us.
Yeah, right. I mean, we talked through this.
Yeah. It does take forever to build a cube, Limbo 7. I probably put a couple hundred hours into this cube, maybe 300 over both iterations. For a while there,
Several hundred hours into this cube. Everyone keeps on asking me, like, Caleb, why don't you have a special cube fun time or whatever? And that's kind of what the answer I give. Is that it's so much, right? Like, I'm so much happier just fucking playing the shit.
Yeah, like I have a creative like mindset on things that I need to be creating to like actually feel happy about things a lot of times, which is
Sure.
not great. But working on the cube, I did multiple months. I would just play testing this myself, 9 from 9, just jam games. So yeah, it's a lot of hours of play testing. Copy my
And
snake.
then
I
my
made that
shit's
snake
got
too.
Death Touch.
Yeah, I made that snake too. I know it's not about what did Darby do, but like I did make that snake. So
I'm feeling that you didn't really need to put that much time into playtesting a cube, where you just put the cards that you designed in. I, I don't know. I don't know if that was a fully necessary thing.
yeah, but I've spent a lot of time into
Wow,
getting
they
to the
lost
place
their
where I,
Frostfang and didn't even
Mhm.
trade. God.
Yep. I spent a lot of time in following the stream and being able to make cards and cubes. So like if people out there in chat have dreams they want to make, you know, best time to start is before today, but the second best start is today. So get to going on your dreams, and even you too can live your own dream.
I feel so
My
uplifted.
my dream is to play 60 card limited decks with Caleb. Yeah, Limbless. Get to drafting.
The game was sweet. I like how he curved out and murdered their stuff. Did sweet shit. I think I'm
Yeah,
gonna cut.
curving out is. Huh? Oh
I
man,
think I'm gonna cut Divest and bring in Ulsterborn.
was this a stip? No way.
It was kind of a self-imposed stip.
Yeah,
I'll do those on occasion.
I didn't even have to pay Caleb $20. I mean, I've subscribed to him for 36 months, so like take that as if you will. Hashtag Caleb sponsored.
Appreciate you, buddy.
Appreciate you.
How do you feel about Innocent Blood?
Yeah, that's pretty good on turn one. What's the odds of us getting turn one in our 60 card deck?
Right? I was like wondering if the one mana discard spells should just be in here. And
I think I'd rather have Innocent Blood. I think is rough.
Crit
Against
Breaker
their
hasn't
deck.
done anything either.
Why don't I take that out then? I don't care.
Just to like do
Take
these.
them all out. Yeah. You want Agonizing Remorse too?
No. We have so many twos. Obviously, Agonizing Remorse is a way better card, but we just have this
Perfect.
walled
Here.
2-drops.
Oh, you are keeping.
Right? I mean, we got a Mayhem Devil. We got a thing that sacks. What else do you want?
A 1, 2, and 4 drop, like their opponent has. Oh, there's a 3
I
drop.
mean, if you mulligan for a hand that has all of those things every time, like you're probably mulliganing too aggressively, right?
Maybe. Our opponent's got quite the curve. Perfect.
They are curving pretty well. They're certainly curving better than they did last game. Wow, this edict looks a lot
Wait,
worse
man,
than it seems like not great now. All right, I'm just doing this.
All right, opponent. It's turn 4. You have 10 mana. What shall you do with him? Apex Devastator?
I mean, I'd like that.
Opponent's only playing 40 cards in their deck. Did you know you could do that?
I mean, you can. I think you're a little weak to mill strategies if you do that.
Only we had Feed the Swarm for that wake. Huh.
Got me.
We don't want to block? I guess not.
No. Absolutely not.
Don't judge her, by the way, by her performance in this game.
Kells?
Yeah.
How should I judge her? This is the only time I've seen her in play. None of my opponents have played this card. This is my first time playing it. This is the only data I have, Darby. It is literally this game.
Huh.
Oh, man.
Well, the team's fought hard.
Huh? Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
You know
I'm
what
gonna bring
help?
in the Agonizing
Yeah.
Remorse. Cover Grave Robber, maybe?
Sure.
Am I allowed to keep this? Are you gonna make fun of me again for keeping a hand without a 2-drop?
I mean, I can't promise anything. But Rotting Regisaur into a Threaten the permanent threat, by the way, seems like a way to win.
I don't know. I don't even know if you're supposed to Reggie on 3. We'll see.
I think you are. I think you are. Obviously, we'll take the additional information, but
I think the only reason we lost that last game was because we're only playing 60.
I don't think that's the only reason. Oh no, they have a 1-drop. Oh,
The goose is loose. Yeah, I really like War Boss on 3. We'll see what they do, but definitely. Because the Reggie, if you play the Reggie too early, it like bleeds your hand. And I want to be able to play the red cap and the fugue this game, I think.
I mean, you definitely would be able to with Reggie, but I'm not saying War Boss first is wrong. I'm not sure which one I would do actually. Good thing you already did one, and they didn't. And they did nothing. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Quick make food. Fun fact: Gilded Goose was an Eric Lauer submission. Eric Lauer is one of the OG designers in Magic. He's incredibly way more intelligent than I would ever.
Oh,
ever
shit.
be. Yep, and he was like, "What if we made a mana dork? That like made food and could turn the food into mana." And then Mark Gottlieb, another awesome OG mana designer that's taught me a lot, he was like, "You just top down the Golden Goose. Do you know that?" So like, that's how that card came to be.
Speaking of Eric Lauer, I think I ran into an Eric Lauer impersonator at Gen Con one year.
Oh really?
Yeah. Like his he was giving a talk. He said his name was Eric Lauer, and he said that he worked on Magic. And then I asked him Magic questions, and he was like perplexed. Like I got the impression that he didn't know how to play the game. I kind of felt like he was someone with the same name, and then just decided to ride that.
Maybe I don't. Eric Lauer knows how to play the game since he played a lot of OG tournament Magic.
Yeah, obviously. Right.
Yeah. So like Eric Lauer, Mark Gottlieb, I learned a lot from both of them about making Magic cards.
Like I said, I did not think that this person was him. I thought it was somebody else. And then after that Gen Con, I like tried to find images of him online, and it like didn't look like the same person. Just a very bizarre experience.
Like Eric Lauer and Mark Gottlieb are people that have extremely large impacts on Magic. Like they lead sets, they make cards all the time. They're huge impacts on the game, but like you probably haven't heard about them very much because they're not like young social media folk, right?
Well, not recently, right?
Yeah.
But those people were obviously. I mean, if you were following tournament Magic back in
20 years ago.
back before the internet.
Yeah.
Before there was internet coverage. I remember the first tournament I ever followed, and it was the Worlds that had a Wake Finals. And I remember you would download the videos with QuickTime to watch the video coverage. I think we're gonna mull this.
Yeah, that's fine. We can't guess anything. Huh? What about this one? Oh yeah.
Yeah, this ain't sweet.
Gearhulk Swamp?
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Abso-freaking-lutely. Hopefully our token lives so that we can do this.
Yeah, Gottlieb did write articles. They're awesome. Oh, what's with all these 1-drops our opponents have?
Right? Unfair.
Yeah.
Daniel Zink did win Worlds that year, yeah. And Kibler was doing commentary.
Ooh. The Hearthstone streamer?
Yeah, yes, the famous Hearthstone streamer.
Okay.
Called the Dragon Master for all the dragon decks that he's played and developed in Hearthstone.
I thought he was the Shiro Tamer. Awesome D Tardif. It's also my favorite cube on Magical Land, but I may be a wee bit biased. But you're welcome.
Free generator servants. So good.
Wow, they cast something off of Surge of Greatness. Oh. Well, our token lift, that's what you wanted, right?
Yes.
Affirmative.
No, they have a thing. Don't play a thing.
Oh.
No.
I don't think counterspells are in the cube, Caleb.
Yeah, right? I think Warboss probably serves here.
Mm.
Maybe it's not supposed to. Oh, they took the damage.
Oh,
That makes it
it's supposed
100%
to.
correct. We can flip this Grave Robber next turn. Oh man, and then the turn after, we can get back our squad.
Man, they're curving out with this search. Oh. You can have Alan, I guess.
Yeah,
Right? Right?
I don't know.
I mean, they're going to get under 20 cards with us on the clock. That's really what this deck's about, is playing around that card.
Well, that's a really fun answer to Karn. I'm just really tempted by flipping Graveyard, right? Grave Robber.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. They have 2 cards in their hand and one is a land?
I'm gonna Grave Rob.
Alright. Rob
How
the
often
Great?
does your opponent have one thing in their graveyard?
Not very often.
And then we can like ignore Karn for a turn and pop it next turn maybe.
Yeah.
God, that's so unsettling. the flip that just happened. Oh no. And then the War Boss no longer attacks, right?
Yeah, I think you want to keep him around. Awesome, Foy3, thank you. I worked very hard on it. I'm glad you were enjoying it. I certainly am enjoying it.
The good hipster MD. If they sack the generator in response, though, then I feel like then that's worth us like activating the rat. We just untap and activate the rat again, right?
Yeah?
I would have been fine with him cracking the generator servant to keep it from flipping.
Did they scry to the bottom?
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
I'm the worst. People always have these reasonable questions.
The card's sweet.
It's definitely sweet. Kind of good
This is
here,
kind
too.
of rough for us.
I think the issue with this card is that, like, the other 6 drops in the format just, like, go above it. You know?
Yeah, I do know what you mean.
But it is quite good against aggro. Which,
I love Cascade, though. I love Cascade.
I mean, Cascade is sweet, yeah.
I have both Ancestral Visions and Tibalt Valky in here, even though Tibalt Valky was not an intended Cascade target. Oh no! Did we
So while
kill
we could...
Karn?
Yeah, pretty sure we want to kill Karn.
Fun fact, that card was templated that way because we wanted to have an out to Ugin.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. That's why it says that. Oh, that's why it says these weird words on it, so we can kill Ugin.
That's valid.
Like, what's the card? I remember watching a stream where you got railed by it, but it's enchantment that if you target their things, they draw a card. Like a green enchantment.
Sure.
That
I know
was
the one you're
made-
talking about.
Yeah, that was made for Walking Ballista, for, like, to help Merfolk be playable.
How did that help? I mean, how did that work out? All those playable Merfolk decks.
Well, in Standard, we wanted Merfolk to be a tribe in Standard, right? Yeah, Shaper Sanctuary, you're right, all 5 chat people. Of course, opponent's playing blue cards, so, like, it's not great for us. Oh, they're gonna hit with bomb! No, let them play the game! Oh. I wanted you to play the minigame with them.
This is why I don't play the Sphinx, by the way. I just have no interest in that. Oh, man.
Are we boarding in our discards cards? Because they're relative to the game.
Yeah. I do like Eldest Reborn.
Yeah. Also, thank you, JP Feinberg. Glad you're having fun, even when you're O2. I mean, that's
Maybe it's
a lot of
slow
times
here.
we as Magic players get too tripped up into basing your value of the human being as like equated to how good you are at a card game. Just have fun, man. That's life's too short to not have fun.
Sanguine T asked you, will you personally, you, will you ever make fairies an important tribe again?
Fairies are always an important tribe to me. I read an article about how I made Vendilion Click a Harry Potter themed commander deck. I always will make fairies an important tribe. I'm going great. I thought we were going to 3-0 this draft.
That's kind of how all my that's how all my drafts go, Darby. Haven't you watched the stream before? Like we don't actually 3-0 very often here.
Only for
There's always
36 months.
the 2-0 very easily and then hit the wall where we have like a lose a game, lose to mana, GG
Well,
next.
Take the 3-drop, I guess.
Yeah, hell yeah. This
We got
game
three
could
cards.
get there, right? I mean, we need to draw some lands, but
We got 3 cards and they have 7 cards. So, you know.
yeah, but Priest could be worth stuff. Yeah.
All right, that was the best possible draw.
We run out the Crater Merker,
Yeah.
start attacking.
Now we need another land, and then like
Do
a
we?
goblin. All right, all right. Don't call it a comeback.
I did not call it that.
Remember when we played League of Legends? You stole my blue.
How do you remember this?
How indeed.
I actually remember this with joy.
I remember it with
You were so
non-joy.
salty. It was like
I was
it is not the most salty I have ever experienced a teammate with League of Legends.
3-drop. Oh, that's fine. This is a grizzly bear. What are you thinking about?
Whether I want to sack the Crater Maker with the bounce on the stack or whatever, I don't know.
Let's see
Probably
what the
not.
bounce. Yeah, see? No.
I think we have to play Agonizing.
I think we do too. Take their the bear.
Da Bear.
Or escape.
Right?
I think we take
Yeah,
escape actually.
I mean, we do. I mean, we have Feed the Swarm for the bear.
We can kill the bear. I am Jorbs, yes, that is correct, Norberger. Is your name a reference to Norberg? Nordberg from Lethal Weapon or whatever the funny Lethal Weapon is? What do they draw? Oh, yeah, right.
Hey, JS2MTG, thanks for the raid. Welcome, folks. Hope you had a good stream. Hope you're having a good day.
Yep. I'm Darby. This is my stream. Caleb is my guest.
None of those things are true.
Oh,
They're winning
you
the
give me this
race.
platform.
Hey, we're
Yeah.
not here to talk about regrets, Darby. We're here to be positive.
We're here to live some dreams, Caleb, okay? And it's my dream to hang out with my friends like you.
Aw. I love you too, buddy.
I love you.
Yeah, I was talking about toxicity in League of Legends, and there was one game that will always stand out to me. I was playing with like only Magic players, right? People that I was like varying degrees of friendship with, like some people that were like very close friends, some people that were like friends of friends, you know. And the people in the bottom lane were kind of known for being antagonistic, and they were both in the bottom lane together. And if you have two antagonistic types in the bottom lane, sometimes there's not much synergy, right? There's too much sparks. And I remember at the end of this game, it wasn't really the end, but it was the end of me hosting the Skype call because I fucking cut it out afterwards. But at the end of this argument, one of the players, who I will not name, but one of the players, a well-known Magic player, was screaming into the mic the next time we meet in real life, I will cut you, motherfucker. And I was like, nope, done. Done with this Skype call. Don't want to listen to any of this. Fucking League of Legends.
Yep. That sounds like Magic players thrust into playing together on the same team in League of Legends.
Oh my god.
I like how on the Skype call really dates us.
Yeah, right. Yeah, no, that was back when I was still in St. Louis. Back when I first started streaming Magic, around that time period.
Before your 365.
Yeah, yeah, that started after I'd moved to Madison. I'd been here for like half a year or something before I started that.
Yeah, I remember watching before your 365. I'm like, damn, Caleb was doing 365. Like, that's a big commitment.
Caleb was the other pot laner. No, I was jungling.
Yeah, I was gonna say Caleb was definitely juggling. You probably on Hecarim if I had to guess.
No,
No,
I was on a Mumu.
Amumu. God damn it! I was gonna say Amumu was my other guess.
You know, if we hadn't taken a mulligan, or a double mulligan, and we were
It'd be
playing
easy,
Angrath
yeah.
here to steal things, well, that'd be a different game, wouldn't it?
Oh, are we conceding?
Yeah, we're still on 3 lands. I don't know. They're cascading
Well, that's
stuff,
pretty-
getting value.
How did our 60 card non-blue deck not get there?
Right? Oh, man. But we went 2-1. We went 2-1 with red-black 60 cards, and that's better than I've done with red-black in this format so far. So, cheers. Do you still have a drink? Are you going to cheers me again?
Obviously, I'll cheers you again.
Yes!
All right, clink.
Clink.
Clink. I've had the whole thing here. Yeah.
Have I been to
This is,
metagames in Springfield, Missouri? Maybe. I would have to find that out. I would have to like track down the person that I went to like a bunch of tournaments with.
Mm-hmm.
Who
If you
was
can be
living
out,
in-
are we drafting again?
We can draft again if you want. Do you want to draft again?
Obviously, I want to hang out with my good friend Caleb while drinking.
It's
Canadian
12:30 in the
maple
morning. This is the longest I've had a guest on since you were at my place actually, and you guested for a full stream.
That was so much fun for Jeremy's wedding. First off,
Yeah.
it's 10:30 p.m., not 12:30. McDarby, what are your thoughts on DCI numbers? I got one. That's my thought. What are you drinking, Caleb? I'm drinking Canadian whiskey and maple syrup that my partner gave me.
I've been drinking the same gin that I've been drinking on stream for the past week or so. The last time that we went to the booze store, I got multiple bottles because it is my favorite gin. It is the Gunpowder Irish Gin.
Gunpowder, the gunpowder plot.
Yeah, like a gunpowder tea with Oriental botanicals.
Oriental. Yeah, mine is just Canadian maple whiskey. I live in Seattle, basically, which is near Canada, so we got the maple whiskey.
Nice. I've been eating. This is a much more boring statement, but I have been having a lot of maple yogurt lately, mixed with oats for breakfast. It's good. It's a good meal.
Yeah, oats are secretly really good for you and healthy.
Yeah. I've been doing
Yeah, I
the
also
yogurt and the Quaker oats, like nothing else. Like, it's so fast. It's like these two things. All right, sweet. Good to go. It's great.
Great. Well, Icebusters enjoys my presence, so that's good because I'm actually replacing your music. So that's like a tough act to follow.
Yeah, every once in a while. It's not a big deal. It does change the energy of the stream, of course, but I think we have reasonable chemistry. I think it's fine.
It's reasonable, yeah. You love this music, Bears at your family.
Yeah, Bears Ate My Family actually didn't like their family very much. That's why they're such a fan of the show, since we've got Sir Barrington back there. It's like, yes!
Do you want a different step, or do you want to take turns again?
Oh, let's just do a normal draft. Oh, I mean, we could do a stip, but...
I mean, I like taking turns. That was pretty fun.
You like that?
Yeah, of course.
Is it because I didn't talk over you for the first time since ever?
Saying that, but I definitely would like to do that again.
Oh man,
Pineapple vodka for slain. That's correct. I often make Wait, what's it called? Malibu Sunsets with pineapple vodkas is my normal go-to mixed drink.
I drink a lot of pineapple rum.
I mean, yeah, that's the main ingredient in Malibu Sunsets is pineapple rum.
It's good stuff.
Yep. Yakima? I'm near Yakima. I'm Washington State, Marshrift. You guys look like brothers?
Well, yeah, you got two mediocre white dudes in the same channel, like
Bearded white dudes playing Magic, you know?
same
Gotta be
age-ish,
brothers.
yeah. Play the same
we're
game.
33. We're 33.
Wait, you're 33 years old?
Yes.
Man, you are super old.
You're
I'm
also
only
that
32 over here.
old. I knew I was a little older than you. You can go first this time, since I went first last time.
All right. I'm going to take... Oh, no. At first, I saw the Llanowar Elves, and I was like, oh, that's the most boring pick ever, and I love it.
Then you saw Cruel Ultimatum.
And then I saw Cruel Ultimatum, and we're doing something different than Llanowar Elves.
There are 3 ultimatums in the cube, Caleb. They're all blue-red, because that's kind of what blue-red does.
Cannot Win says, damn it, I turned 34 this Thursday. Well, I mean, I'm sure you've got some years left, Cannot Win. I'm sure you got some, like a couple good years left. I don't know.
Getting older is much better than the alternative, right?
Probably depends who you are.
The Maltese Falchion. I was like, I just hear a Gordon Ramsay, finally some good food. It's cool to me. Yeah, see, AB, Jason, 23. Yep. I drink a lot of, when I do drink, which isn't super often. But what's the grenadine? I put grenadine really heavily into drinks.
Benjamin Button disease didn't seem fun from watching the movie, but it's hard to take a disease seriously that has Button in the name. What do you take here?
Well, it's my pick, so
Yeah, that's why I'm asking you. You only have 50 seconds.
I got time to talk about this. So let's see.
45 seconds.
Probably a Grixis card. Okay, imagine Mole Drifter, but it costs 1 less. Wouldn't you want to play that card?
I have.
Well, then you should play it this time, too.
Even describe a Fabled Passage.
Yeah, Reckon's got them. You're right. You're certainly right. Well, look at you being boring.
I would have taken the Time Walk, because Time Walk ramps into Cruel Ultimatum.
It does.
But Atris is sweet. The first time I played EDH after over a decade, I had Atris as my commander on that EDH and Chill, the YouTube.
Oh, really?
Anyway.
Aren't you making a Grixis commander deck with all your weird promos and art?
Oh yeah. That's the second deck that I've built for EDH after like however long, second or third. It's built. It's finished. I actually have enough cards from only artist proofs and only painted and sketched to alternate between 2 different Grixis commanders, and then like I swap out like a third of the deck to like change the focus of it. I've never played this deck, and I don't know. Who knows if I ever will? But
do you have a webcam, Caleb?
I mean, you're watching me on one.
I mean, I play Spell Table almost every weekend, so I would love to play some EDH with you. You can even stream it for your livelihood if you'd like.
I don't know if I want to stream Spell Table. It looks a little. I don't know.
Well, I'm just saying. I remember when I came and saw you for. I play it. I came.
Yeah, but do you watch it? Do you watch other people play Spell Table?
I play Spell Table. All right, let's talk about this pick.
Right, we can talk about the pick.
I suppose it's my turn to be boring. You can pick Savage Lands or Battlelands. I don't mind which one. Yeah, that makes sense.
We'll take the one that doesn't come into play tapped.
Who decided to play Ultra Art? That'd be me, Thrift, and Mitch. Oh, sorry, this is your pick, Caleb. I can't talk.
Yeah, I think I like Champion of Wits. Narset is a lot better than it looks. Narset extends, like, we have to add another color, but it is really good with Cruel Ultimatum. The first time I played this card in this cube, one of my viewers was like, seems hard to connect with, and I was like, you don't have to do that. it's a little bit better than that.
We don't do that here.
yeah, you don't need to connect. It just does it.
Yeah. Well, we played Commander when I came and visited you, and you taught me both the extra cheese on mac and cheese tech and the double hoodie tech. And I was like, Caleb, let's play some Commander.
Those
And
are
you're
both
like,
good
you mean
techs, yeah.
yeah. And I'm like, let's play Commander. And Caleb was like, you mean EDH? I'm like, yes, Caleb, EDH. So we played it, and I'm glad you have a deck now, finally, kind of.
Yeah, that was fun.
Well,
Yeah,
this is kind of hard,
the
but
extra hoodie tech that he mentioned is rather than have a winter coat, simply add another hoodie until you're still warm outside. And the extra
yeah, I've got
Oh, sorry. No, take the pick. You have 10 seconds.
Thank you. First off, it's
8
Sacred
seconds.
Foundry. It's Sacred Foundry, so we
All
can
right,
cast
sweet.
Gnost it. All right, you can keep talking now.
I like how I still found a way to talk through your turn. You can- I'm just gonna take Boilerworks. I think Fact or Fiction's pretty insane. Boilerworks is like, I don't know, it's a lot of boiling.
Yeah, I guess I'd take your Aqueduct then to match your boiler work.
Yeah. Look, now this is some synergy happening right here. This is good teamwork, Darby.
Both of you dance like you want to win.
If says Darby, do you own any original Magic art?
Funny story, if or whatever you are in. I used to own one piece of original magic art. It was an art called Fact or Fiction, and I owned it when I lived on the East Coast. But then eventually, on the East Coast, I was like, you know what? I my dream is to make magic cards and make magic experiences for people. So I quit my job at Star City, and I needed money to travel across the country and to live without a job lined up. So I sold my original art for Fact or Fiction, and I drove across the country, and it helped to fund me and keep me alive while I got this job at Wizards of the Coast. So the lesson, I guess, the story is material items or whatever, but do try to align your happiness with the actions you make in life, and eventually you too can fulfill your dream.
I mean, that's one of the cool things about collecting anything that has that residual value, right? Like, that's the cool thing about Magic, is that you can cash out at some point and travel across country. And collecting Magic art has a little bit of that, too. It's a little bit harder to unload Magic art, of course. It's a little bit more cantankerous, but it also has that collectible element to it, which is pretty cool. Do you like the Storm's Wrath or Nahiri? Oh, Nahiri's. What do you like? What do you like here? There's a lot of good cards.
We have two white lands. Yeah, Nahiri I will take because Nahiri I was scared to put in because she is just all around a good card and
Just a great
good
card, yeah.
value. Yeah, and she will just LD your opponent's signet. But it's a non-blue card, so I'm pretty lenient on the power of non-blue cards in this cube.
Sure, yeah. I like that reasoning. My biggest feel bads with Nahiri is when my opponent pops my really expensive enchantment.
Yep, yep, yep. I was scared of Nahiri, but honestly, I stretched really hard for good Boros cards to play with in the cube because turns out Boros cards often attack, and attacking isn't really what this cube is about.
What do you like? You only have 10 seconds.
Oh, I like Chandra.
I goofed the last pack. I think Chandra's good in this deck. Hodge says that the cool thing about original art is that anyone can make some. Yeah, but it's not.
Oh, which card draw do we want? Oh, is this your pick? I can't tell.
This is your pick. I assume that you want Crypt Breaker.
The other one. I want the other one. Yeah. Oh, you took Crypt Breaker. Come on, man.
What? I tried to click and drag it, but it didn't.
Oh.
This is your fault because you programmed this client.
I did literally everything. This is my pick, by the way. And Ash shall be boring, and she'll take Scalding Tarn because it's my favorite guild.
Fair enough. Fun. I think
Fair.
the Scalding Tarn is gorgeous, by the way. It's the kind that I use on Moto.
Yep. I did too, which is why I picked it for the art for the cube.
The last time this cube was around, I remember splashing for doubling season a lot.
You were, yeah, because it became your the super popular tweet about Nicol Bolas with 400 loyalty, right?
I mean, we have some planeswalkers that are pretty good to ult. Like if you instant ult Chandra, you've cast a Cruel Ultimatum, right?
Oh, that's not bad. Yeah. I mean, it's your pick, but yeah, that sounds sweet. I know you didn't ask, and it's also not my pack to talk, but I also designed Lithoform Engine, in case you were wondering.
That does not surprise me at all. Nor does it impress me as much as the other cards that you've talked about, which are more
Oh, man.
playable.
Come on, man. What are you taking?
I don't know. Maelstrom Wanderer is actually probably a better splash than Doubling Season.
Yeah, you can cascade into Ultimatum with them. And then Narset has haste. Now it's my turn? I think the only card here. Oh, I think I'll take Aminatu's Augury. That card just cheats like 15 mana.
It's pretty messed up.
Caleb picked it pretty quickly after I said that. You can tell if Caleb agrees on me or not based on how long it takes for him
How quickly I take
highlight
it.
the
Like, I
card.
might, like, give you a chance to, like, change your mind as I slowly move the mouse over, like... Still this? Still this? Is that what you want? Are you sure? These lanes are really good. Arid Mace is
Grixis
really good. We
flashing
need
lightning.
acceleration, though. Like, our curve is getting chonky. We need to
Yeah,
ramp.
we're Grixis splashing white and green. There's a different name for that.
Sweet? Is the name Sweet?
Yeah, I mean, you've got like what, like a soggy, like Jund or something. Dark Bath.
So Dog Lobster asked a question, and I'm going to give my answer, and then I'm going to ask you a version of his question. Dog Lobster says, "Who designed Uro?" My answer to that is that no individual person designs all of a card. They all go through testing in Magic R&D, you know, and a lot of people put their input into it, and things get moved around, numbers get adjusted. So I would say that you shouldn't necessarily ban or like blame one person for a card that seems like pushed or powerful or that doesn't seem like good design. That said, Darby, who the fuck created Uro and who can we blame? I've got a carton of eggs.
If you want to blame somebody, you can blame me. You can blame
Darby
me all
does
you want.
everything.
Yeah, I do literally everything in Wizards of the Coast is just done by me. And speaking of that, AD Jason 23, my actual job title is product manager on Arena. So I deal with lots of Arena things. But that just happened a month ago. Before that, I was an operations administrator. Is it my pick, Caleb?
It is, yeah.
All right, we're taking a replicating ring, baby.
Yes!
We gotta get that ramp stamp on.
We need the ramp. We also need the fixing. It's both of those things. It's so good.
Fun fact: Time Walks work really well with replicating ring. So does Yawgmoth.
I've never seen this replicating ring replicate. I think it's just a manolith friend. I'm sorry.
You
I don't-
you don't know how close I was to putting literal Manolith in the cube.
I'd play
Like
it.
if you look at the highest drafted colorless card was actually the thing that searches for basic land, the big flying 1/1. You know,
Pilgrim's Eye?
yeah. Pilgrim's Eye was super highly drafted, which is why I wanted Manoliths in the cube. Is it my pick?
No, I'm just deciding if I want Godless Shrine or Fight with Fire. Oh shit, I goofed to Luca apparently. Well, whatever.
All right, we're looking. All right. I think this is Orzhov Basilica.
Sure. We do have 3 of these now, and there is diminishing
That's probably
returns
the
on them.
maximum. Yeah, 3 is about the max I ever want to play.
Mm-hmm.
They cannot win replicated the replicating ring.
In this pick, I like Ugin and I like Noxious Gearhulk. Both of them are like really good things to be doing on turn 6. I like Ugin. I'm giving it the nod because we have Narset here. It's like another hit, right?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Plus, you can cast Ugin with any color mana. That's pretty good. I think. Are we actually 5 colors, Kalibo?
Yeah, but
All right, we're taking the Nexus.
this card sucks.
I mean, you. I don't get to choose what we play. I only get to choose what we have draft. So,
The amount that I'm goofing, though, we might run out of playables. We might have to
yeah,
play
you
this
have
Nexus.
you have goofed a few times. Do you want to take the card I design or the card I cosplay as? That's the real question here.
You cosplay as Jace Mirror Mage?
No, it cosplays Angel of Despair. Like, look at me.
Oh, the fucking boob window.
Yeah, I mean that was a different time. All right. Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Is it my turn, Caleb?
Yeah, it's your fucking turn. Take a card.
Jesus Christ. Okay. I will say not many cards give me more joy.
You have
than
5
casting
seconds.
by casting by 2 minutes blast.
Oh my god.
Take the removal spell. Well, it's your turn.
Yeah, you're right.
Get doubling season with replicating ring? No, that's a combo.
This is you.
Oh, it's me? Crystalline Crawler? Please,
Yep,
let you cast
yep,
Ultimatum
yep,
on turn
please.
5.
Please. Crawler's so good. You can also just be like mana screwed for forever, and then you top deck Crawler, and you're like, oh sweet, I get to do the things that my hand couldn't do. Literally
I like
last
how
turn.
we're not really a 5-color deck. We're more like a Grixis deck splash Selesnya.
Yeah. I don't think we're playing this one. I don't think that one makes the cut with this particular shell of cards.
With our 4 creatures. that we have.
Arison says that this deck is actually dope, sounding surprised. Of course this deck's
Arison.
dope.
Yeah, of course. It's your turn, Caleb.
We have enough crew lands that I don't think Wayfarer's Bauble is actually good. It's just like
Yeah,
hard to fit it
I was
in.
just thinking that.
Let's see, we have 7 lands total, so we need like 5 more playables. That's not hard at all. Mari's Conjecture rebuys Cruel Ultimatum. That's kind of hot. I like the Angrath. I like the Muldrifter. I like the Dragon Skull Summit. I feel like our red-black fixing is pretty good already, but it could be better. We do need triple black, double red for Cruel. Yeah, I'm gonna take the Summit.
Alright. Arison, also my favorite cube. Let's see what we got. We got I saw Demir Signet and I'm like, are there other cards in this pack? I'm pretty sure I'm legally not allowed to pick a card other than Demir Signet. Like,
I think you're right.
You got it.
If this
Yeah,
was...
Demir Signet
Sorry.
What?
No, you
My
finish
cube.
what you were saying first.
is my pack. It's my pack. Demir Signet is the kind of card that you gotta eat your vegetables. Like you gotta have your broccoli when you're eating when you're living. And Demir Signet is kind of like the broccoli in this draft. You gotta eat your vegetables. That's my thing.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I think if
Oh,
we were
Golos?
in an earlier pack, we could take Golos. But I agree with you. Like right now, we like really need stuff to do early on.
Yeah, Golos my table.
I don't think so, but maybe. Triumph's good fixing. Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
Wait, we can tutor Tundra. Does that make it better? Oh, we can tutor Triumph too. Yeah, okay. It is another comes into play tap land, though.
It also draws a card.
Huh?
It also draws a card.
Sure, sure. I found with Primetime, something that comes up a lot is actually tutoring up a Triome and a Crew land, and then bouncing
Yep.
the Triome to cycle. It's kind of sweet.
Mhm. Or you can bounce your red or black Zendikar Rising ability land. Let's see here. Zaxara adds mana? So I think I want to do that, because you can just add mana with a Zaxara. Like, I say Chapel's fine too, but you can cast... Yeah, I think I just want Zaxara. It adds mana. We don't have any X-Spells, but I don't care. It's a Hedron archive that taps for mana.
This is the
Or-
saddest
or-
Pyromancer's goggles I've ever passed.
Yeah, I know. I saw Pyromancer's Goggles, but it works with literal, like, one card in our deck. I guess two.
We
I
have
guess
Bit
three.
Blast and Fight with Fire. What are you talking about? And this
Okay.
other removal spell.
Okay,
It one
take
shot
cards.
someone with Fight with Fire. This
Okay,
is a
take-
4-mana 2/3.
Take
Oh my
Pyromancer's
God.
Goggles, then. I told you to take
I'm so
Goggles.
sad.
I told you to take Goggles.
You
Let
did
him know
not.
that.
You told me.
I did.
You told me to take this thing.
Well, then you convinced me otherwise.
But at that point, I've influenced your pick. We're doing the thing where we alternate. You had picked Zixara with your very terrible reasoning, and so then that was locked in. So then with me to speak, like that was already after the fact.
Listen, once we're done with the Skype call,
Foreign Clicks is just another doubling season. It does take double green though.
Yeah,
I think we should be
Gorm's
getting. I think we should be grabbing something that works well with the augury, which is either the mastery or the Emrakul. I'm not sure which I like better. Probably the Emrakul.
really Emrakul's your pick?
Yeah. Yeah. You ever resolve this card? It's great.
I have, in fact.
This picks you though.
Let me think. I gotta think really. All right, chat. Chat. What do you want to take out of this pick? I'm
Oh my
calling it a
God.
lifeline. What?
Oh shit.
They're not even gonna have time to respond to you. There's only 20 seconds
We've
here.
got- There's only 30 seconds from when I
Hey,
asked
Dutch
the question.
elm disease. I'm ecstatic that you're here in the chat. Thank you for the sub. I'm glad the stream is doing it for you.
Everyone has said every other card. Like, no one has agreed. Why is chat not agreeing on the card?
Oh shit.
I think Spoils is the card we want, so let's take Spoils.
Yes. Maybe we can wheel that goggles. Hey, Frosty Dog. Thanks for the 17 months. Fucking A, man. Fucking A. I don't want any of this shit.
Ooh, what else do we have with Wildfire Devils? What can we pitch? We can pitch Seize the Spoils. That's about it.
Cruel. Augury.
I'm just saying, how does it get to the graveyard?
Oh, sure. Yeah, C's and Nahiri, right?
Oh, right.
And
Wildfire,
Chartercourse.
yeah, Wildfire Devils just is like cheats you on so much mana, so I'm gonna take Wildfire Devils. I will say, funny story. The original card I made for that slot was a card that said on your upkeep, discard your hand, draw 3, and then if you don't cast a spell on that turn, you lose the game. But it pulled pretty poorly because people don't like losing the game. So the Wildfire Devils is what the card eventually ended up being.
People hate losing the game, yeah.
Yeah.
Bunch of whiners.
But you're drawing 3 cards every turn. I guess we take the 2/3 because we can tutor up our Cruel Ultimatum. Look at that. It fits right there. It fits right there. Yeah.
I feel like Goggles didn't wheel.
I mean, I said to pick Goggles.
Zexara, the splashed green card as the mana generator.
We'll take. Let's see. Do we have anything for Entomb in this deck? I guess we can Entomb our Cruel Ultimatum. Yeah, take that. Entomb Cruel Ultimatum, cast the Devils. Sick.
I think we'll probably play that Funeral Rites. What do you like here?
I like
You have
Let me
2
do it.
seconds. What'd you say?
the Mirror. The Mirror's fine. We're not playing either one. Warp World. We could have had Pyromancer Goggles Warp World.
Yeah, I like that if you have enough token producers. Because then your second Warp World might be larger than your first, you know? But that's the only world that I like playing Goggles and Warp World together.
Alright, are we running another 60 card special?
No. Absolutely not. No, you can get. I think you can get away with 60 cards for funsies in like a monocolor deck or a 2-color deck.
Or 2-color, yeah.
I would not do it here.
Do you not group your creatures separately, Caleb? It freaks me out.
No, I group things by curve.
Well, no, and then group by creatures. That's what I do.
Seems like a waste of time.
Okay.
Harrison asked me, how do you have an opinion ready on Warp World plus Goggles? I have not only played a solid amount of Warp World plus Goggles, I've played a solid amount of Warp World plus Goggles in this cube. Like, very specifically. This is the second time this cube has come around. I've done a bit of that. I kind of like
What are
cutting
we
this weird
cutting?
cantrip.
Yeah.
I think the actual draw spells, the Seeds of Spoils and the Funeral Rites, I think those are both better than Discovery Dispersal here.
We're only looting with Chartercourse. Is that okay? Do we want to cut that?
You think it's better than Discovery? I was thinking Chartercourse and Wildfire Devils was sweet, but Discovery is probably a better card.
Yeah, I would think
Okay.
so. Do we want doubling season? Is that good? It works with like 4 cards or something?
Let me look at our ults real quick. That one's kind of meh. That one's not
Doesn't have
an
one.
ult at all. I mean, you still get the loyalty, but Chandra, you also need to have the extra mana to pay extra colors, right?
Yep.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe we're not a doubling season deck. It's good with Crawler.
Yeah,
A
so
replicating
16
ring.
lands. 16 lands with 4 mana rocks for 4 mana.
I don't like Gravebreaker in here either.
Oh, all right, there's 17.
We don't have enough playables.
What? That's 17.
This is not a 17-land deck, friend. 3 crew lands.
What are you getting at? Did the 60-card dream get there? Did we have fun and beat our first 2 opponents? Yes, we did.
We went 2-1. Maybe we'll throw Appetite in here. Appetite's not terrible. It's kind of a awful card to hit with Wildfire Devils.
Is it?
Oh, we get to choose. Yeah, it's that player.
Yeah, the player that random chooses.
Yeah, let's play Appetite, and then maybe Mirage Mirror. I haven't played it much this cube season.
I haven't either. We don't have a lot of creatures in this cube deck, Caleb. I don't know if you've noticed.
Right. No, we wouldn't be copying our thing very often. When is this trigger?
When we
Maybe
play it,
upkeep.
and it's,
Yeah.
yeah, it's really good.
Huh? It's not very good to copy with Mirage Mirror. That's what I was
No.
just thinking about.
No. Why are we adding more cards?
Huh?
Do we want to cut cards?
When I have 3 crew lands, usually I play 16 lands, or 15 lands, especially with Cygnus in here too.
Oh,
I think
really?
it's a 15-land deck. But, I mean, we can play 16.
I like 16.
Sure.
We have C's and Nahiris. Like we have.
Yeah, we have a lot of filtering. That's valid.
All right, you start. I'll be right back.
You did
What?
not blink at me doing that mana base. You didn't
No,
even flinch. You're just
I
like,
trust
yeah, that's
you."
fine. Perfect. Let's update Stream Decker real quick. No, not playing Zexara. We don't have enough white for Zexara. It didn't make any fucking sense as a. Well, anyway, I've already whined about that with Darby present. I don't need to keep complaining. You never want to splash for your fixing, folks. You don't want to splash for your acceleration and such. Which is why I would pretty much never splash for Zixara. If I was base bug splashing the other 2 colors here, I think that card would be a totally fine pick, totally reasonable. Pyromancer's Goggles would be pretty great in this deck. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. At least Darby didn't goof multiple picks like I did, right? I want to get this Narset down, I think.
Can we win?
Not yet.
Huh. I feel like we can win. Get Narsted. I'm back. That's right. Tier your name.
We were just talking about how good a Goggles would look in this deck, that's all.
Why did you take it?
Right, yeah. Silly me.
Hey,
They're
you
already
won.
done. They're already done. They're like, nope, don't want to play anymore. Narset's gonna be silly.
We've got 4 more colors than they do. Deck's perfect. The mana base is perfect.
Mana base is pretty good. I guess Maelstrom Nexus is an enchantment hit for Augury in this deck.
Yeah. The deck building's perfect. How can we lose?
Almost like boarding in the Karmic Guide.
Double white spell and our crit ultimatum.
Right. I mean, that's the thing that kept me back. Just that they appear to be mono black and it's a pro black thing. So I want a Discovery on too.
Mm-hmm.
We have
Go
the
on.
Scalding Tarn. They can get Badlands. We already have a mountain though, so maybe we don't need that.
Are we gonna get
Could also
planes
get-
with this passage?
Huh?
What is this
Well, the
passage
Scalding
again?
Tarn could get Sacred Foundry, Island,
Oh,
or
okay.
Badlands. Yeah, let's get Plains with Fabled Passage, and then... No, that doesn't make sense.
No.
Yeah, we need an island from one of these two cards. Let's get the island from Fabled Passage, 'cause then Tarn can get us a dual land.
Okay.
Oh, there's a fucking Triome. I should have let on Scalding Tarn. Well, maybe we just don't even fucking Discovery on 2, so we have better mana.
Sure.
What does this Triome do again? It's the Jeskai one. Well, grab a Swamp then.
Sounds good.
Sounds better than, like, losing to our mana base 5 turns from now because I fetched like an idiot.
Yeah, I'm just the consultant here. With the driver. Raugrin. Rau. Ooh. We have too many cards in our hand.
We do. There's, like, no real way to fix that either.
Oh,
Oh, what?
I don't even know. What? You're putting that into your grave? Okay, that's fine. What are we pitching if we play Basilica? Swamp?
8-5 with fire.
Okay, that's fine. What do
We
they
can just
play?
play land too. Like, we have the mana to play Nahiri next turn. It's pretty good
Oh,
with
yeah.
a crawler.
Yeah, do that.
Alright.
Because they might play Nightmare Shepherd next turn, then we can just fight it with fire.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah, they can give
can
us a
nothing.
fight with fire target, and then we Basilica or...
The hero, baby. The Harbinger. Graveyard? The stream is dead to use a Jad? You want to play Nahiri this turn?
No. I mean, kind
Against
of...
the mono black deck that's played no creatures, they probably just have removal spells.
When I play this Augury next turn, you can thank me.
Okay. Oh wow, the deck that played no proactive spells had a removal spell. Weird.
Did they know?
Oh. Oh no. Oh, I'm so sorry.
I thought, you know, I didn't hear what you were just saying, but I was hearing some sarcasm coming from you.
Hey,
And I
you
was...
won the game.
yeah.
I didn't expect mono black to be a thing. I especially did
The
not.
sarcasm just stopped at one point. And then there was just this, like, peaceful silence. I don't know if something happened in the game that made you quieter. I'm not sure.
I don't know. All I know is that we're 1-0, and that's all that matters.
What happened? We had a 5-5, and the opponent gave it -4/-4. And Darby, who is amazing at math, was already mocking me for playing a creature into my opponent's obvious removal spell. And then their opponent conceded out of shame.
Was I wrong in thinking they had a removal spell?
They
No,
did
I
have a
was not.
removal spell. You were very
you go.
right about that, Darby.
That's all I want to hear.
I need more gin. Oh, man.
What, 0 cruels that match, so 0 subs so far? Eighth.
Does that mean 8th is giving subs per Cruel's cast?
That's what I was wondering. I was going to give 8th a sub, but they already have a sub. And they're 1 month more than I have. They're 37 months for CalebDMTG. Sick. Goodbye.
Planes?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yes.
Tram's got it covered, huh?
Yeah. We've got a Karoo and a Divination.
Yeah.
And they're playing Plains.
Yeah. Plains
Ooh.
is historically an aggro color, so hopefully we don't get run over here.
Well, red and green run over more than Plains does. Sick.
Yeah, right? We're gonna get
And
to
we can
Cruel
draw.
for sure. Between Narset and Augury, that's
We're gonna
definitely
draw.
happening.
We're gonna draw 3 next turn. We're gonna draw a land with that Karoo and then 2 from the rights. Sure. You got your Grizzly Bear.
Can't quite hear you this turn.
Maelstrom Wanderer.
I would much rather mill Maelstrom Wanderer than Cruel Ultimatum, but that does
Mm-hmm.
still make me sad because Wanderer is so good.
Yep. Now their ooze is bigger.
That's probably okay. Next turn we're only gonna have 5 mana, so Nahiri pop ooze. Seems like a totally reasonable turn.
Are they casting Starmine? Ooh, 2 colors?
It's gonna be enough
Very
to clear the
solid.
Nahiri.
Yeah. Not great.
I think we still that though.
Yeah, probably.
Gain a little bit of life here.
Mm-hmm. Kill a creature, gain 3. Not too shabby.
No, not bad at all. And then next turn we can run out Narset.
German Ariok just had your first trophy in the cube. It's a blast. Thank you, Darby. You're welcome, German Ariok. Glad you had fun. That's the whole point of the game.
I thought the point of the game was to make other people suffer.
Some people subscribe to the philosophy that Magic the Gathering is a net fun sum game. So there's only so much fun to be had in every game, and your goal is to get the most fun that you can. I don't subscribe to that philosophy, but parts of it are certainly true.
There's definitely formats where I enjoy losing more than in other formats.
No, are you just going to nuke this Titan?
No, I think I'm still playing Narset.
Okay.
If you nuke the Titan, then like the crawler clears it, and they've still ramped themselves. And
I mean, they're playing only green and white cards. How could they beat our 5-color deck?
how are they gonna beat a Narset?
Block it with a 6/6. We're gonna attack and hit 4 lands. Three creatures, 1 land.
Do we have 3 creatures in our deck? Oh, we have
3
6
lands.
creatures in our deck.
3 lands, 1 creature.
Well, of the 6 creatures, 1 was a Maelstrom Wanderer that's already exiled, and 1 is this Narset that's in play.
Right.
So we could technically hit 4 creatures, but it seems extremely unlikely.
Curse you and your relentless logic. I mean, we're gonna go to 9.
It's fine. They're playing green-white. Who cares?
Who cares?
Who cares?
Go block.
Yeah, you don't like that block?
No, I don't. Mhm. Go on. Oh, that's fine. You were saying that. I don't care.
Should we pop it with Ugin before we attack?
Maybe. Probably. Yeah. Keep our Narset alive. Hopefully, we draw we cast what are we gonna cast from that's cruel?
Something like that.
Here's Slain. Eugene has arrived, and not the really unfun one, but the decently fun One.
They actually have lethal if we don't hit something sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Good thing we're gonna hit something sweet.
We're gonna hit something sweet. Don't you worry.
I'm not.
How affable do I find Ugin? uh,
They're like, no, I've got 9 damage, Caleb. All right, fair.
Alright, you got it.
Fair
I find
enough.
Ugin extremely affable. Zumbub. A dragon? Have you seen? Like, do you know how affable dragons are? I played Skyrim, okay?
So I told you we were playing too many lands. We just hit 3 lands off that Narset.
Okay, take out a land. What do you want to put in instead? Tardigrades?
Yeah.
Alright, fine. Tardigrades would definitely would have swayed the game if we hit it off of Narset.
Yeah.
Right, Zijad? Look at those abs. What do I want? Oh, Well, Caleb's keeping, not even thinking about it.
I thought about it.
I played Dragon's Maze, okay? But I have died with 2 lands, mana rock, 3 mana rock in my hand fair number of times.
Yeah, it happens. I mean, we have a 2-mana removal spell too. And then, like, when we hit, if we do hit the 3, like, the hand has a reasonable chance of winning, right? Like, you go ring and then seize the spoils, and then you're, like, kind of close to the top end.
Yeah, well, if we hit 3, I'm perfectly happy.
And then, like, there's so many crews in the deck that, like, you hit a land, you just have a good chance, I think.
We gotta get a red source no matter what we get. Is it Rowgrin? Not great. Not the best draw in the world.
We got time.
Mm-hmm.
No longer have time.
We have less time than we had.
Well, now it's just like we were on the draw.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty good hand on the draw.
Oh.
Darby, why didn't you stop me?
Why didn't you start me? What? Don't click that button. Oh no.
Is it okay? Am I allowed?
Oh no.
The writing was on the wall, friend.
Did you cut a land in the sideboard game? Just asking.
No. I didn't change anything.
You said something about only playing 15 lands in these decks with 3 Karus.
Yeah.
Okay. Why
Our
did we
first
concede
hand could have
again?
had several less lands, right?
Why did we concede again? Just wondering.
What? Because our opponent was resolving a prime time and we didn't have anything?
Oh, and we didn't have anything because we didn't have any lands.
It sounds like you were using the results of one game to draw some pretty hefty conclusions there, Darby.
All I know is Maltese Falchion says it's my fault, and I just disagree. I mean, two and one, you get to play again for free, right?
That's true.
All right,
That's true.
Well, then let's mulligan this 2 Karu hand. Oh yeah. Look at the 8. Throw back that 8 drop, I guess. Oh nope, Chandra, goodbye.
I don't put back Augury. If we don't get to Augury, then I'm skeptical that Chandra would have changed the course, right? Whereas if we do get to Augury, that card is winning
Oh,
every
sick.
fucking
Look at
time.
this. All these cards are undoing our mulligans.
Yeah,
Good
well, the card's
job.
got the deck's got a ton of card
Whoever-
advantage in it.
Yeah, whoever made this cube is very intelligent and handsome.
Yeah.
The Lesney Signet in this economy?
I like it.
We milled 2 lands and drew 2 mana sources. Great, love it. True, Honey.
Next turn we get to Triumph plus Signet, and then we can kind of do whatever we want.
What are opponent doing? Oh no! They're gonna make 1/1s.
I'm actually not sure what we do next turn.
Well, let's see what they do.
Yeah, right? Like, we have some pretty juicy options. I like pretty much anything that's not Angrath, right? Like, holding up Bit Blast is sweet. Ugin popping Elspeth is, like, not amazing.
Yeah, I was
But
hoping
it
they
does
just played
answer the Elspeth. I think playing Narset's better than playing Ugin.
Yeah, I was hoping they just played a vanilla like X4. We could just bit blast it into removal for the Elspeth.
Bit blasting into a mana rock to play this Oh,
Ooh!
hold the phone. hold, hold the phone here. I still kind of want to play Narset.
I kind of play Narset too. Narset lets us cast Cruel Ultimatum.
Yeah, you sold me.
He had me a Cruel. What are they gonna do? They can't kill her. She's unkillable. She has Hexproof, the most powerful evergreen keyword.
I will say, out of like the 3 or 4 times I've played Narset in this cube, it has not done much for me. Like, I got
What?
it edicted once, I've had it brick several times, I've had it win 1 game out of 4, I think. My opponents have won every single fucking time they've played a Narset.
I mean,
This is
that's just because they build their decks better than you do, I bet.
Right, that's probably it.
Yeah.
If the Narset hits a mana rock, we get to play Augury too.
That's true. And that could hit a Time Walk, I hope?
There's no time walks in the. You are the only one that saw a time walk, and you chose not to draft it.
What did I choose instead?
I don't know, something bad.
Probably a Mana Fixer, if I had.
I think it was a land, yeah.
Oh, don't you put this evil on me.
Time walks are so good in your Augury deck.
Yeah,
I think you
I
saw
know.
it pre-Augury, but even still, it's really good
Yeah, I
in
know.
the.
Thank you, Caleb.
In
I
his
made
cube.
the cube. I'm aware. You got it. That's all you got, opponent? They're gonna Steve and Bobble?
We're gonna fucking die next turn.
What? We're gonna cast Cruelty in this turn, Caleb.
How certain are you? Oh, this won't
I'm about-
cascade off itself, yeah.
About 4 in 25 certain. Oh right. Well, you know,
we
this
get a
is
fight with fire.
yeah. I guess it's just fight with fire. Draw 5.
We get 2 of the 5 creatures remaining in the deck.
Mm-hmm.
We can do the kicker.
Yeah, cast a kicker and deal 4 to kill the whole board and draw some cards. That sounds good.
I'm into it.
Look up as high as it'll go.
I think they didn't block with the Steve for a reason, so
Yeah.
I think the reason is that we're at 9.
I think they might have Apex Altosaur in their hand. Our hand is just a mess of cards.
Yeah. I was hoping to
What
get
is
that
this?
Emrakul off of Augury, but oh well.
Yeah, me too. Okay.
And then, of course, you're aware of the Narset bug.
I am aware, yes. What are we pitching?
What do you think?
I mean,
Most of these cards are playable. One of them is a Maelstrom Nexus.
Uh-huh. Go on. Narcissus is going to mill us out, I think.
Cut to Ribbons is not a bad one to flashback, but...
Fine. Discard the Nexus. Well, Cut also draws us 4 cards.
Yeah.
Opponent's got 3 cards. I'm sure one's a land.
What's the Narset bug? The Narset bug, if you saw there, I had cards exiled that were highlighted that were... Narset's only supposed to allow you to play non-creature spells. The Emrakul and the Maelstrom Wanderer were both highlighted, so that it would allow you. Of course, if we were going to play them, that would be abusing a bug, which is against Moto's terms of service. So now that you know about this bug, don't fucking do that shit, huh?
Yep. What would I replace it with? If you look at the Cube Core list, which I've linked in all my Reddit posts, you'll find all the changes I've done for the Cube in the months I've been working on it. You can see the iterations I've done it in. So probably at this point, just a card that I removed recently is what I replaced with. A non-blue card, if that matter. Oh no. Well, what does that do? Is it an 8/8?
It's a 9/9, because they have a Mirari's Wake in play. Mirari's Wake makes your lands tap for 1 more each,
Oh, is that-
and then it also anthems your team.
Is that what that card does?
It does, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know. They have no cards. So do we... What do we do? Do we Eugene then drag the Tarkamom and hope we hit some removal for the Swans?
I kind of want to Augury.
Alright. Sure.
Trying to think about what's still in the deck.
Was that a troll, Snow Swords? Who's to say? You can decide. I don't know if you know Tetsuo, but there's a lot of cards in Magic, so, you know, slowly roll.
So Narset could be an answer to Swans. We also have the bounce spell here.
So Narset hits Bihiri, I guess? And also it can kill a thing with Dispersal. Show us potato salad. Cruel tomato. Alright.
Cruel helps for sure. Hey, Channel Fireball box breaks. Thanks for the raid. Anyone that's not familiar with Channel Fireball box breaks, they're pretty fun. You should check them out.
Do I have a favorite card for personal reasons? Ask 8th. Yes, my favorite card is Melik Izzet Paragon because I'm an Izzet Major Heart, and that was one of my decks on Commander Versus, and that's the card that people have had me sign the most, other than Jason Mind Sculptor. So yeah, Melik Izzet Paragon is my favorite card. Ooh, Dispersal as instant, Cruel Ultimatum as sorcery. Well, hold on. They might... Okay.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah. Oh, right. Do this one so they discarded our Tarka and then Cruel Ultimatum. Right.
Even if there wasn't a discard attached to Dispersal, the Cruel would get it. I don't think Narset can attack.
Because we have 5 cards in our library.
Yeah. That's the main reason.
Okay. Take 2, opponent. I don't think we want to discard our hand of 10 cards. Like, Darth Volta, like, there's a lot that has to be done when curating an environment like this, and so much in making video games is like, what's the risk versus reward? It's a lot of risk, and we have priorities. That's it.
Oh
That's
shit,
the
what up?
story.
Oh shit, what up?
Oh,
Hey,
shit,
thanks
what
for
up?
gifting a sub. Oh, that was the sub gifted for the Cruel Ultimatum. We got one!
Oh, nice. Good job. Whoever did the sub, was it eighth? Good job, eighth. Appreciate you. If Caleb doesn't, I do. Caleb, what are you saying in that oh shit what up meme, GIF meme? You know?
No. It's been a while.
Mm-hmm. How do we win?
What?
What? Oh,
Beats me.
is that he's saying oh shit what up? Is he, old Tanya?
I'm not saying, oh shit, what up? In the meme.
Yeah.
In
I
the
don't read
GIF.
mouths perfectly, but I don't think he's saying that. Alright. Do we have any
Is it the
sideboards?
one where I'm dancing?
The one where you're like rolling, like, you know.
Yeah, I don't remember. Some of them I know because they're like more obvious than others.
Mm-hmm. I do say "oh shit, what up" a lot in my life. I will say that.
Did the stream influence that?
Yes.
Do you know why that's like part of the stream now?
Nope. I shouldn't. Lay it on me.
So when I streamed God of War, I did a God of War run through.
Mhm.
I wanted I like made some sub notifications that were fitting for God of War, and one was just like him screaming "boy," and like I just used his face for the GIF or whatever. But I needed a second one, and the "there goes that boy" meme was a frog riding on a unicycle, and you would say like "oh shit, what up," you know, and that would be "oh, there goes that boy." It's an older meme. It doesn't really make much sense, but it was like vaguely related to the game that I was playing. And then when I got done playing the game, I was like, "Oh shit, what up?" is actually kind of a good, you know, for someone subbing. That's good. I like that. Sure. So I just kept it.
Oh, nice. I never knew that piece of CalebDMTG lore. So yeah,
Yeah,
thank you for
a
sharing.
little bit of lore.
Because I say "oh shit, what up" almost daily, basically. Yep. On land.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep, I concur. We're on the draw.
Yeah, we
What
won
is
last game.
what does exclamation mark help?
I think my favorite thing about this cube is how often you get like really close to decking, but then don't deck and win instead.
Let me tell you, because of me playtesting the cube so much, when I'm playing limited, I'm constantly looking at the number of cards in my library, so I'm afraid I'm going to mill out myself out.
Good thing to pay attention to.
Yeah, I'm always looking at the cards in my library, and then I'm playing like Called High Limited on Arena or something, and it's like, yeah, you got like 25 cards left, David. Like,
Right,
it's
even like
not a,
in a longer game and stuff. Yeah,
yeah,
I
like
think
it's not that important.
I think Fabled Passage gets a forest tier forest, and then Scalding Tarn gets us Badlands, and that's like all
A
of our.
Yep, a forest.
All of our colors here.
All the color. Can you paint with all the colors of the rainbow, Caleb?
I cannot.
Rough life.
Oh, we got a removal spell for their.
Had no idea Atris was in here. I used to have Baleful Strix in here, but Baleful Strix was too high on the individually strong scale that I wanted something more dynamic to be in its place. And that's how Atris came to be. It might be came in. Hard to say. Do you know?
What?
What? Get the mountain. Get the Badlands. Is this Kristen Crawler time or is it Atrax time?
I was gonna crawler.
Okay.
We could actually crawler into Atris. What do you think about that?
Then let's cast a 6-drop next turn.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, sure. I don't mind that much. Cast Atrax with white mana. That's all I ask.
All right, just for you.
Thank you.
Go, Atris, go.
Yeah, Atrax is more interesting than Strix. Atrax gives your opponent a decision when they're not casting any spells, and that's awesome.
I like that if it's the blink theme of the cube too.
Yep.
I guess Strix also does, but
the more important part is that blue black is like rogues and ninjas, so like you want to be hitting with them, and Atrax fits that evasion theme too because it has menace.
sure. Opponent's giving us the 3-card Monty here.
Yeah, eighth. I have tons of stories. I've thought about this cube so much. Like I've got tons of stories to tell you.
Easiest
Two.
decision of
Yeah.
my life.
2 power, right? Yeah. Honestly, most of the time you hit the 2 power with Atrax. Strix does have flying, but Strix is also like just like kind of unfun. Like you play Strix and you're like, well, you can't attack me. I got
I think it's pretty fun.
I mean,
If
yeah.
Strix was in the cube, Electrolyze would get a little bit better. I think our blue cards need to be better in this cube. I think they should
Yeah,
be buffed.
that's the issue. Green and white is way too strong. Blue needs some help. In the history of Magic the Gathering, Blue's just been given the rough rep. Our opponent has 10 mana. Oh no. They've got Wooburg ×2.
I hope they're playing 2 5-color cards this turn.
That'd be sweet. Did they draw any of those? They probably did. Oh no. They drew 3 of them?
There's a Magister of Worth, a Dragon Lord of Tarka, and a Swans. All those are kind of fine, huh? You can only play Swans this turn.
Oh, depending. Well, I mean, they have a hand of 5 cards, of 4 cards too. Oh no, our Atrax. Huh? What are we even doing?
On our turn?
Yeah.
I kind of just like smacking them with their own Niv.
Decrease our life points to 13.
Yeah, I mean, we do have cut to ribbons here. I think it's probably okay.
Huh?
And then they have to attack the Angranth, and they're not attacking me.
Sure.
I guess they can Dragon Lord of Tarka. Our other line is to like seize the spoils, which
Yep.
doesn't super appeal to me. Do-do-do-do-do.
Is this a game 2 or game 3?
I don't know. Just chat now. The times on the clock make me think that it's game 3, but I don't actually know. We had the game that went to decking, right? So yeah, someone says that it's game 3.
Thank you, chat. I'm glad I can
Kinda-
always count on you, chat.
Kind of seems like we're not going to 2-1 this draft. Not that we're completely dead in the water, but are they ninjaing? Ninja.
Oh no, maybe they'll hit 2 lands.
Yeah, they could. They did not. They did not hit 2 lands. Yeah, I attacked with the crawler there instead of putting a counter on it because I figured that there was a good chance that they were going to play Dragon Lord of Tarka for their turn anyway.
Yep.
So, might as well get the damage in.
Yeah, that's a little better than 2 lands. I see. I mean, hey, we've got a Bit Blast. We can deal 4 damage.
We
to-
can kill their devils. Not the shinobi, but the devils. And cascade into something. We kind of need their Mirari's Wake, is what it comes down to.
But we can kill both, right? We can kill both devils and Ninja Dio.
Can we?
Yeah. Can't kill Wormcoil. Because
How can we deal 5 damage to the shinobi?
oh, it's a 6/5.
Yes.
Yeah, this is your problem, streamer. I don't know.
All right.
I'm not
Oh,
sure if it's
shit,
right,
what
baby.
up?
Well, let's see if we can hit something that miraculously saves us here.
We'll hit a Signet or something, I'm sure. All shot. Hmm. Hmm. We're we're dead, right? Since they have 16 power on board.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna draw my cards first. What if we draw something that can save us?
Yes, you're right. You're the streamer, not I.
Leaving the crawler up also leaves us dead because we still know that they have Dragonlord Atarka in their hand.
Right. They do have 7 cards and 14 mana.
Right.
Oh,
Oh,
game
shit!
3.
That
Oh,
was game
shit.
2. Chat lied to us.
Oh,
You
shit.
lied to us, chat.
What up? We're live to win.
Hey, Four Roses, thanks for the sub. Thanks for sharing that Prime. We're gonna be on the play in game 3. Easiest game of my life.
Chat was wrong. Chat thought we were on game 3.
That one person.
Well, we're gonna eat our broccoli, all right? Don't you worry. Yeah, I mean, chat always has lethal, right? So they always know exactly what game we're on.
Yeah, you
I didn't know.
fools.
I didn't know what game we're on. Yes, click yes, Caleb. Click no, keep mulligan, Caleb. Click keep, Caleb.
Man, I love having a Twitch chat here to direct me.
Goodbye, Amy-chan. Amy-chan ga daisuki desu yo. Turn 4, Sean. Turn 3, Atris. Turn 4, Chandra. Yeah. I can dig it. Listen to Darby, Caleb. That's what Otanya says.
Wait, you're gonna listen to old Tanya?
I mean, if they say listen to me, yes, then I'm going to listen to them.
No, old Tanya's great.
Can Scalding Tarns get an island in this deck?
Yeah,
Okay.
probably what's happening. If I draw an island naturally, then of course we're gonna.
Of course.
It's the main reason to save it there.
Do we want to crawler into Atris?
I'm just gonna crawl her.
Okay. Are we going to turn 5 Cruel? Turn 4 Cruel?
That's the idea. And then if they spend their turn killing the crawler, then we can play Atris and finally and drop off of that. That'd be fine too.
Erwin Ball asks, Darby, why isn't this an achievement? As it's 5 creative enraged foreigners. Turn Ball, why isn't it an achievement when you beat somebody with a Yorion deck? Which is what I did to you today in this cube. Just saying.
Oh damn! Oh shit!
I did. I beat
Oh shit!
I beat him today with my Yorion deck. Check your mouth, son.
Guest smacking my family around.
I got it, man. This is my one chance per year to do that.
Homie C asks, over under 75% of your opponents ghosting me. Oh, way under.
Yeah.
Way under, homie.
No, I was the regular. I was the Banty Yorion deck to ball.
Yeah, some people watch streams and they think that like everybody's ghosting, and some people watch streams and think that nobody's ghosting.
Mm-hmm.
I think the number is close to like 1 in 8 or whatever, but some days there's gonna be more, and some days there's gonna be like less. Like you won't face a ghoster all day long, you know.
Yep. I mean, we're gonna cast Cruel in turn 4, and our opponent's dead. Like they have Star Angel.
The type of game that you're playing too also matters.
Does it?
Yeah, like like back when there used to be, I don't know if they still have them. Those like 4-round qualifiers, where if you went 3-1 or 4-0, you would qualify for some weekend thing.
Yep.
I remember I played a bunch of those in a month,
Oh shit.
and I
what up?
found out and like I found that not only did the ghost rate go up when I was playing those because you were actually like playing for like a real prize, but the further in the event you went, the more likely your opponent was to be ghosting you. Like the when you were actually like playing for the invite, the ghost rate went like through the roof.
Yep.
Anyway,
Yep. That
so
makes
it
sense to
matters.
me.
Yeah.
Cool ultimatum. Ultimatum. Ask Caitlin.
I guess we're
Yeah, you-
moving all of this, right?
Yeah, you have to. Yeah, you cast a bunch of time walks to Mortal Bolt, but I won the other two games, so just like, forward. Were we supposed to swing and attack Sarah first before that?
We can attack after, like when they don't have an angel here.
Yeah, that's right. Take that, Mark Chalice. Oh man, doing the
God, this is so filthy.
the yellow hat.
This is turn 4
Like-
hard cast. It's not even. We're not even like cheating it out, really. We just played 2 ramp spells, and now we have a cruel ultimatum. Crystalline
We-
Crawler's fucking filthy sometimes.
Yeah, that card is.
They're going from
extremely
4
good.
cards to 1 card. They get to keep 1 card here, and we're like attacking and clearing their
Oh, shit, what
Planeswalker.
And we're drawing 3.
Yeah, we're probably gonna hit our land drop. Hey, Eighth, thanks for gifting a sub to Power Familiar. Congrats, Power Familiar. Eighth, making good on the cruel ultimatum bonus. Appreciate you.
Good job, Eighth. You're a credit to the team and also a member of the community.
Yeah, all those things.
Yeah. I have big respect to Eighth, unlike everybody else in this chat. Because they have not been gifting subs like Eighth has. Eighth is a person of the word. Ooh, Chandra. Ooh, cut? Cut? Are we cutting?
Oh, we're gonna cut it up.
I think we're gonna cut. We will cut you, birds.
I haven't been to the barber in like well over a year at this point.
Mm-hmm.
I've been giving myself like quarantine cuts and stuff, but the barber that I usually go to here in Madison, when you walk in the door, he always looks at you and smiles and he's like, "You ready to get cut up? You want to get cut?" And always throws me for a loop. Anyway, not bad. Do you wanna do a draft for future me? It's 1:45. I mean, there might not even be anybody at this time of night.
Well, you'll find people.
Yeah, no, that's not happening. It was an idea. If there were like 6 people here, then we can rock it.
I can log onto my account and just get in the draft too.
Get it up to 3. Hey, Tim Grant, thanks for the sub. Appreciate you. Oh, Eighth is gifting subs. Congratulations to Tim Grant and Hey, a
shit,
Frozen
what up?
Zebra on receiving the subs. Thanks, Eighth. Appreciate you. Time to Momir. 145. Yeah, it's right on the edge. If it's like 140, then I'm super down to Momir. And if it's like 150, then I'm like, nah. We can
You're
Momir.
welcome. You're welcome for the great content, Eighth. Here to help. Like, I'm not a content creator, but I create the content. So am I a content creator? I don't actually know.
Sure.
All right. For Momir?
We'll give it a few minutes.
For a
See if some-
nightcap? A
see if someone-
nightcap?
See if someone wants to jam me.
I mean, I'll Momir you.
Yeah, get in here then.
All right, I'm going to load up the client.
You got a limited amount of time.
I'm logging in, dude. It's hard to type right now. I don't know if you know, but I've had some maple whiskey tonight, so
A drink or two, yeah.
yeah.
While you're logging in, I want to tell you thanks for guesting on my stream. I always have
Well,
fun
thanks
when
for
you come on. It's great.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Caleb. I know it's a tough fighting your awesome music that you play, but hanging out with friends is some of the greatest joy I have in life at this time. So thank you for having me.
Right.
On your
And there's not quite as much socialization going on these days in the times of COVID and stuff. So
Yep.
it's been real nice. What's Momir? Momir Basic is every turn you can discard a card. Both players start with this avatar. Both players
Wait.
start at 24 life. Every turn you can activate this once. which is X, discard a card, create a token that's a copy of a creature card with a mana cost X, chosen at random. So throughout all of Magic's history, you're getting one of those creatures for the amount that you pay into X. So your whole deck is just lands here, because you're just bidding a land, making a creature. And that's all your opponent's doing.
Where are you? I don't see you. I'm in Momir Basic 2-player queue.
I'm in the open play. Do you want to lose $1? Is that why you're in the 2-player queue?
I don't see the queue even.
You don't see the open play?
Oh, wait, I do. Here we are.
All right, let's go.
Okay, I will look at your screen even though there's no hidden information in this game.
Wow. I can't believe we've got a ghoster guesting on my stream.
You were talking about ghosters. Oh, I see you got some islands and swamps in your hand.
Yeah, right? I mean, I would have taken his $1, but I feel bad. He's inebriated.
You don't know that. I'll play swamp. But I might have to pay black on the upkeep. Am I supposed to play Momir on 2 on the draw?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you go from 2 to 8.
Okay.
Most people make it 2 on the play. I've been experimenting with making it on 3 instead. You want to skip
Alright.
either 2 or 3 when you're on the play. Hey, Sniper. Thanks for the 39 months. A Polish
comment.
Sniper has a resub comment of Herder 39 months. Well, thanks for subbing, Sniper.
I've got a new card, so it's way stronger than your old card. Oh,
My card's pretty good.
Card's really good.
I'm gonna grab the wastes. If I can find it.
Good
Fuck
luck.
it. I'm getting an island. I tried.
I'm not going to attack you because my card is powerful.
Is it? Each player chooses a number of lands they control equal to the number of lands controlled by the player who controls the fewest and sacks the rest.
It's just
Yeah.
balance. Ooh, the
I mean,
Blade Master.
This isn't balance. This is a creature. Balance is a spell. It's a sorcery.
You don't listen here, you little.
Why I oughta.
Why I wanna? Yeah, I'll pass priority.
Hey, Frosty Dog. Thanks for the $10. Glad you enjoyed the content.
That's fine. You can hit me. I don't mind much. Be prepared for my 4-drop. You're not ready for this.
I'm judging your choice of basics.
I made this choice like, oh, get out of here, dude. Get out of here, token. I made this deck list like, I don't know, 7 years ago or something. What is time? And here we are.
I mean, you had pretty bad taste in basics 7 years ago. That's all I'm saying.
We'll figure out who wins this game or not.
I mean, I've already won. Like, I have way superior basics.
You have Saga basics? Who even likes playing early Saga?
Me. That's why I have Saga basics.
We'll see who wins the game. What? Oh.
You just went turn 4 FDK into turn 5 FDK.
Well, I gotta sacrifice a creature. It's not. Okay.
Yeah, no, it looks terrible.
Yeah, I gotta think. Okay, I'll get rid of this Magus, I guess.
Yeah, you're not going to be behind this game, so.
Sometimes you just gotta dedicate your life to Magic and make a cube for Magic Line, and then the gods of RNG will bestow you upon their greatness. Look at that! It's a card for my cube.
It is. It's great, huh?
Like yield. The card actually is pretty good. My 3/3s.
Yeah, it is weirdly good here. Just a fucking Siege Mastodon.
I get a 6/6. Not great. All right.
This card. Whenever a non-token creature enters the battlefield, you can
not
draw a
great.
card.
Not great. Yeah, I'll trade for that. You might get a nothing next turn. I don't know. Do your worst.
Okay.
A 5/7, you say?
Doesn't even have Annihilator. What kind of Eldrazi is this?
What
And-
can I get for 7?
Phage, 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 Phage. Boo.
Ooh, I get a bunch of dudes.
Speaking of Howling Giant, that's the name of the band that made my theme song. As
So
well as
attack
my
with
YouTube
everything.
intro.
I hit you for 9 if I attack with everything? Yeah, dude. Alright, you're up.
Buddhist gods, I have not.
I have not either. Produce gods. Oh!
Yeah, no getting life
no.
over you.
Oh, it's got double... Your creatures have double strike, kind of. For me. What CMC is Hover Guard Sweepers?
8.
Okay. I'm going to try for
Most
that.
people stop at 8.
Okay, cool. If someone hits a phage, you'll donate. Okay, here's how. Oh, here's an avatar. Okay. Well, I'm done. Each instep, even my insteps,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if I deal you damage.
the thing from the deep. Huh. Where's your islands at? You don't have any islands.
That's why you play some. It's like
I
random
know,
shit
one.
like this.
Yeah, look at me. I bet one to play. I know how to play this game. Hover Guard Sweepers. Nope. Calling
It's a
Hydra.
Colony Hydra.
Flying? Do you have reach? You do have reach and a flyer.
Yep.
Well, shit. All right, I'm done.
Ooh. What do you do?
Oh, you got 4 mountains.
I can deal 4 damage to something.
Yeah.
What should I deal 4 damage to? If I do it to you, then...
You
Oh, no,
deal
it's only
8 damage,
creatures.
technically. Oh, target creature. Only creatures.
Alright, well, that's not as exciting as it could have been. I should have played one more mountain.
All right, let's see if I get anything good. Well, I made a Cognivore token, and there's no... There's only lands in graveyards.
This is bad deck building. You should have,
Should have played around it. What? Yeah, Void Winnerer. Oh, you got a 9-drop.
I've got 3.
Oh, I've been messing up. I've been doing 8-drops.
There's nothing wrong with 8 drops. You would have to skip one to get to 9. I got to
Yeah.
9 because I hit the creature that gives me a land, remember?
Oh, yeah, you're just luckier than I am. All right.
Excuse me? You hit 2 FTKs in a row.
Ooh, botch. Well, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good. All right, your turn, I guess. I don't know.
Alright, I'll make an 8.
I'll do it.
Ah.
Oh, no! I can't kill it. Huh. Okay. What reach do you have? You have the 5/7 reach and the 6/6 flying. So I could kill your flyer, your reach, but not your flyer.
Nothing to block? They're talking about the Void Winnerer.
Yeah.
Your opponents can't block with creatures with even converted mana costs. They have a Howling Giant. But yeah, I probably should have attacked.
Yeah, probably. So I have an 888-760. Oh. Alright, I gotta go for 7 now. For the Void Winner.
What?
Void
You're not
Winner,
casting the spell, Darby.
but I can't block.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I can block.
I didn't... Yeah, I know you can. Alright. You got a dude. What bandits hover guard sweepers again? 7?
Well, 8.
8?
It's an 8.
But I can't block with Void Winter.
But you have multiple odd creatures now. It's a little bit safer.
Alright, I'll do 8.
Why are we not attacking? Well, if I attack with Void Winter here, the 9/9 just trades with it, right? Probably a good reason not to attack with it. I think there was like one turn that I could have attacked.
Ooh, I got some damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, drain you. What?
Meant the flyers.
I
Well, my
gained
opponent
3.
also has a flyer that can block any number of creatures, and then they also have a reach creature. So, I mean, I don't think we've had good attacks. We've also been at 7 this whole fucking time.
Like you're talking to me like I'm your opponent.
Well, someone in chat said, "Why are we not attacking?" And I was trying to explain.
Ooh, that card's really good.
Huh? That is really good.
Yeah. You got a trick for me, dude? You got giant growth?
No. Oh, I think I misread Void Winter.
Yeah, you did. It's
Oh.
all your creatures, not just.
Not just that one. Well,
Yeah.
anyway, I don't think you have lethal here.
No, I don't. But I'm gonna attack you and make you lose 3 or lose your creature.
I mean, my life total can't change.
You don't. You know that.
Should I make a 7 just in case I hit Phage? Let's do the Phage lottery.
Yeah.
This game's gone on long enough.
Oh.
Did not hit a Phage. Alright.
Oh,
Oh no, I lost
Bye.
my thing.
your thing. You lost your thing, and not just anything, but the thing. Declare blockers. Why can't... What? What can only block some things? Oh, your Void Winter didn't die.
Yeah.
Oh,
It had an
okay.
indestructible from the,
I just don't want to play anymore.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's the only reason you're conceding. Just didn't feel like continuing.
Only reason why I conceded.
Uh-huh.
I don't
Well, you
need it.
scooped the whole match? Alright, fair enough.
Isn't it a match? I thought it
Yeah,
was
it's a match. It's best of 3.
Is it?
That's alright. I'll take it. I mean, if you lose hard enough, if you use bad enough, I can understand conceding the entire match just to like escape, you know? Like,
I mean, it's midnight, Caleb. It's pretty late.
I mean, both of us missed lethal that game, so
I don't know
that's
what you're
fair.
talking about.
It is also 2. It is also 2 in the morning, so which is when I usually cut out. So thanks for watching, everybody. Darby, thanks again for joining us. And now